Welcome to the beginning of the end.
Thanks for the 100 bits, Stud Bun. I appreciate it. That is right. Yes, it is, Mark. It's a hell of a way to start us off. Getting the hype going early. How you guys doing? Hey Conker, how's it going? I'm doing good. I'm currently standing up. I'm not next to the mic, so if I sound echoey, that's why. Let me go get the controller. Okay, there we go. I think it was a tall order to say I'd get done today, because I get the feeling it's going to be another 4-hour stream, but I am not complaining. We will get it done. Yes, we will. Take a drink and then we'll get started. Yes, here we go! Hey Carbon, how's it going? Just in time. Just in time. So I made sure to make myself a very specific note for this final session here in my notes there. Directly next to 1224 in my notes I have a phrase that is both squared in and in caps, all caps for myself. It reads, "Kick God in the Christmas dick." Seems appropriate. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5, the stream edition. Last time, we found out that the masses crafted a rather malevolent will at the bottom of Mementos, and it took on, well, a will of its own, and became the god of control who has been basically using us for his own purposes and his own nefarious deeds for the entirety of the game. And as we all know, we don't like being used. So today we're gonna walk up that damn staircase there, get back to the temple where he kicked our butts once before, and we're gonna hand his mechanical ass to him to finish this game up. But first things first, before we do that, I need to go back into the Velvet Room for one last fusion that needs to get done.
Wow.
And Lavenza takes over Caroline's job from the last time, where if you're injured, you can come back here. Lavenza will heal you up, so that's not bad. But I do actually want to go in the Velvet Room, so maybe we'll go do that. And we can talk to the real Igor, but let's talk to Lavenza first, just to get the whole thing out of the way with this.
I gave you before.
Yeah, hand his holy golden ass to him.
I wrote that.
Something like that. But yes, if it wasn't made clear previously, Lavenza is the challenge list writer, the person that Caroline and Justine were referencing the entire time, and they were like, who could have written this list if our master didn't write it? Because their master didn't write it. Lavenza wrote it.
It was difficult writing clues that both resonated with my consciousness and did not tip off that false god.
Well, some of the ones that you gave us were actually pretty damn good, so.
But thanks to you, my wish has been granted. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we got one last fusion to do today, but let's make sure we register everybody there.
You wish to view the compendium? You wish to... Is this acceptable?
Let's do that. Now, I've already done all the strengthening that I want to do off-screen, and that was that 16th save file there. It has everything that I need for this next part here. But in order to make the final fusion that we need for the game, and we couldn't do this before, we need to grab Thor out of here one last time. So we'll go do that. Take him over here, fuse Thor with Moloch to make Vishnu, who we just got access to when we maxed out the full Confidant there. So now we can take care of him. Now he's pretty strong on his own there. He gets good wind elemental attacks. He already starts with Megadolion and Ollie Dance, and he eventually gets Riot Gun as a gun skill there. It's basically the attack all version of one-shot kill minus the critical hit ratio of one-shot kill. But he's a pretty damn good persona, but we're not going to be using him for that. Pay the fee in order to make him there. We'll inherit Garudine. How about... Aigion, probably be good. I mean, if I had an ice skill, I could probably give him that, but we don't have that luxury. Invigorate 2, Spellmaster. And go ahead and make him. I mean, his skills aren't important, but I figure I'll give him some halfway decent skills while I'm at it, you know. But there's Vishnu. Camera's a little too zoomed in on you there, buddy, but that's fine. And he got Vacuum Wave. We're probably going to get rid of that charge. We really don't need that either, but it's better than Megadolion anyway. Repel Fire to get rid of his weakness, so we'll get rid of Vacuum Wave for that. Vacuum Wave is the attack all version of... it's the level 4 attack all wind elemental spell. And, I mean, for 10 SP I can cast the level 3 version, so yeah, not really worth it, even with Spellmaster. Use 1 gold mana to beat another. Well, in a way we sort of are, but not directly anyway. But yeah, there's the skill set that he'll have, and like I said, he can get Riot Gun at 90. But yeah, we don't need him to get all the way up there because I won't actually be using him for any fighting there.
Then I wish you good luck.
So let's go back real quick. We will fix his skill set there, and then we'll get moving. After I'm done yawning, too. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's register a skill set. Now we'll rebuy Moloch, basically, as well.
You wish to... Is this acceptable?
But I'm not going to... Basically, after this, I already did a little strengthening, like I said, off-screen. But after I registered Vishnu there, I would buy back Moloch there, because Moloch's going to be useful for us in the final fight there. But we want to itemize Vishnu for the one last skill card that I need in the entire game, Riot Gun. Want to do this today, because I basically, if I don't give Riot Gun to Ungyoki today, he can't get it again until December 24th in New Game Plus because the full Confidant won't be maxed. So I want to make sure I have this, so I don't have to worry about it in the interim. So we'll fuse Vishnu just to get rid of him. Yeah, no, you can't actually roam the room even though it's open like that. They don't give you that opportunity. I will show you in just a moment. But yeah, basically what I did is I fused Vishnu, I grabbed Ungyoki, gave him the Riot Gun skill card after I itemized Vishnu there, and then I just strengthened everybody else with whatever I had, or whatever I could buy from them. You'll see the results. Some personas got a pretty decent amount of strength out of it, but other ones got an ungodly amount of levels out of the strengthening, so... But yeah, so that's the idea there. It's just turn Vishnu into a skill card. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. Give it to Ungyoki, buy Moloch back, and then come back out here. I didn't show that you can't roam the room. Hold on. I'll go back in. Show it off. Well, at least I'm not getting kicked into the room anymore. That's a nice feeling. But yeah, see, there's an invisible plot wall there that prevents you from walking into the room, so... Well, yeah, I want to leave. I was just showing it off.
Then I wish you good luck.
Okay, so now that that's done, we can actually get started with all of this. So let me load up the file where I've got everybody all strengthened up already. We'll be good to go. And then we gotta pick our team for this next part. Gonna have all of the party members contribute in some way over the course of this next part there. But yeah, I think we're pretty much all equipped how we're supposed to be. Yeah, for now. I'll want to switch their equipment for some other stuff later, but for now everybody's got what they need to have there. Here's our persona list for the end game there. Like I said, some personas got a little bit more experience out of it than others did there, but we ended up with quite large levels there. and I gave Ongyoki riot guns, so he's in good shape for the new game. Plus, everybody's all registered and good to go. Excuse me. I don't know that you can get a failed fusion with Lavenza there. I don't think I've ever had it. It's never had it happen for me, and I don't know if anybody has shown what happens when that happens on, like in the game. It would be interesting to see for sure. I don't know, but again, I don't know if she ever fails the fusion. Period. Like it would be interesting to see for sure, but I don't know what happens personally, so couldn't tell you. Anyway. So we need to figure out what party we're going to bring with us. The party that I'm going to use to actually beat the final boss is going to be Ann, Yusuke, and Makoto, just like with the first fight with the Holy Grail there. So in the interim, while we're exploring the dungeon, well, not dungeon, but the run-up to the Holy Grail there, because there's a little bit of stuff to explore before you get there, like a pathway to get there. We're going to use Ryuji, Morgana, and Haru. So everybody gets a chance, but before we go, let me just blow my nose real quick. And then cross off Vishnu and Riot Gun from my list. Now, there's only one thing left to do. So, let's go do that. I'm actually going to save up here. And then we'll save down there for our clear data, I think. Alright, team, let's get moving.
Alright.
And see what awaits us on the path to the Holy Grail. Yep, so that big area up ahead is the temple, as usual. Well, I don't know about that, Ryuji, but there just might be some traps along the way. Not really traps so much as it is like some enemies to fight, but you know. There are still some side paths though, and you'll want to take a few of them.
It's fun time.
So you can grab the treasures along the way. Opening this up gets you an Overguard, so if you haven't made the Tantric Oath for your main character there, that's probably a slightly better option for him.
Be something good inside.
And in this one is a Kongu Ofuda, which gives you defense, your whole party defense up there, so that's not bad. There's a couple of other treasures that you can get along the way too, but and yeah, I'll just show you the Overguard here. Yeah, slightly better than the Tantric Oath on defense, but it doesn't reduce magic damage, so and it doesn't have too much evasiveness, so it's good. It's just not great. That's the only problem, really. And no map for this part either, so just gonna want to move as quickly as we can along the way here. Well, yeah, probably not just gonna let us waltz right in, but we're good. Let's keep going. What will we find ahead of us?
Careful. Enemy incoming. It's pretty dangerous.
And who's going to be facing us here? Uh-oh. He's got angels on his side. Oh no, Uriel! What are you doing?
Return to your prison post haste.
As I said previously, well, I mentioned it before, everybody got locked up in a cell, but we didn't really have cells back in the depths there, man, so does that really count?
Those who wish to disturb society shall be slain on the very spot they stand.
I'd like to see you try, man.
You're the one who's disturbing it.
Mm-hmm.
Dissenters must be destroyed.
Well, I'm going to dissent all I want from the Holy Grail's influence.
Let's beat him and break through here.
Okay, works for me. Thus starts the first of 4 boss fights against the Archangels that you will have to fight on the way to the Holy Grail there. So you're just going to have to do the best you can. I don't think they're really weak or resistant to anything in particular, though. I think they've all got resistances pretty much instead of weaknesses. Like, if they were weak to anything, they'd be weak to what they're normally weak to, I think. But as far as I know, none of them are weak to anything. So just same standard fare as usual. Debilitate, do the best you can. They can be knocked over, though, so if you can get Miracle Punch to work for you, so much better. If not, it's fine. Now, Uriel will summon Zealous Messengers, which are sort of like angels with more HP, to help him out. Now, you pretty much are going to want to have all of your party members just going after Uriel himself. Other than that, like, basically the Zealous Messengers are weak to Dark Elemental attacks, so as long as you have everybody else going after Uriel, you can have Saizo or your main character using Curse Elemental damage to damage the Zealous Messengers. And that's all you really need, so. Plus, if you get critical hits from like One-Shot Kill, Miracle Punch, God's Hand, you'll be in good shape, but we don't really need that. We've got Moloch to deal with this. And then we'll pass along to Ryuji and let him God's Hand the Archangel, I think.
Not bad, Joker.
But I want to get rid of the Zealous Messengers, though, so maybe I'll just do this again. See if we can get rid of them. Yeah. And Uriel should be down fairly shortly, so... Not this turn, but next turn. Next turn we'll get him. Now you want to make sure that you take out the Zealous Messengers as well, because if you don't take them out, they can use Rakarmdra, which will fully heal Uriel, and he's got about 2,000 HP, so you want to be careful with that. But we've pretty much got it, so... Nice shot, Haru. So he's not too hard. Just as long as you've got curse damage, you should be fine. You can basically spam it on all of the Zealous Messengers. If you have Ma Rakunda, so much the better. If not, don't worry about it. It's not that necessary. So.
What was that? The city! What's going on here?
Looks like everybody's starting to see what's going on, at least.
Seems they finally realized their lives are in danger.
Almost about time, really.
Long enough.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
I can't believe they didn't notice until the danger was so close to them.
Yeah, figures, right? I mean,
Things are going to get even worse from here on out.
yeah, because now that they know what's happening, the shadows are going to start attacking them.
The entire
Great.
city has stopped functioning. At least they can still panic for now.
Something tells me that's not going to help them, Morgana.
If people still don't act for themselves after seeing all this, I'm sorry, but they're hopeless.
Well, they might not see a way out, though, Anne. This could just be total anarchy at this
In any
point,
case,
but...
let's head to the temple.
Okay. That's the best course forward. If we can take care of the Holy Grail, then we can take the will of the people and give it back to them, so... Alright, let's heal up while we're at it. Makoto can handle it because she's out of the party, so she'll get all of her SP back momentarily. But that's one angel down, Archangel. 3 to go. What's up, Haru? Ah, okay. Yeah, so now you gotta deal with some actual enemies along the way here, too, so...
Damn it.
Shouldn't be too hard, though. We should be able to handle them. Just gotta get back up to that platform up there. I think there are some treasures along the way, though, so we might want to go and grab those while we're at it. Let's just see what we can do here. So we go left or right. I'm gonna go right. We can hide here. Try to get in and ambush this guy. Ha! Who's going to fight me along the way? Ah, Dominion. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can handle Dominion.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Give him a one-shot kill there, Haru. Nice.
Keep it coming, Noir. Please don't
Not too much HP on these guys, so we should be able to just blast them away.
beat him up. So much for them.
Yeah, that is... It does stop playing during the mini-bosses, but... Eh. I do appreciate that it keeps playing through the end of the battle screen there, though. That's a nice touch. Wow.
Not a big deal at all. We can attack.
I'll reveal
Gotcha.
your true form.
But, like I said, I do appreciate that it keeps playing even when we're, you know,
Successful.
fighting everything else, so... let's see how much damage I can do with this and with an all-out attack, and then we'll know from there how far we should go with the other stuff. I'm sure this mod is pretty similar to the mod that you fight in Futaba's Palace. The only thing is that he doesn't use trapped rats, so... But yeah, I want Morgana here because of Mott, pretty much. The rest of the enemies that you'll fight around here basically don't have any weaknesses unless it's Dominion, in which case they're weak to guns and anybody can shoot them down. But Mott is the only one that I know of that you're going to fight along here that has a particular elemental weakness, so... So that leads up and around, huh? Let's see what we can find up here. There's an enemy right there. Let's wait for them to pass real quick.
reveal your
and
true
then ambush them along the way. Oh god, Abaddon, not again. Well, he's gonna get hit with bullet hail this time then. Shoot it down his gullet, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta give it to Dionysus. Give him an opportunity to shine today by throwing marbles at people. Give them a trip there, Dionysus. But yeah, Haru can handle the psionic damage with Abaddon as well, but we don't really need to worry about that too much. Can't go that way. Ah, here we go. Down here, and you can go up there. Question is, where'd that enemy go? Can probably get back down that way if we head around. There might be like a treasure or something down there that I might want to go grab. Where's the enemy here? Well, God. Nope, not yet. Slow down. Wait for him to turn his back on us, and then we'll go up there. Because this one's a particularly challenging enemy. So we want to be a little careful. Whoops.
I'll reveal your true form.
A little too far away there, Saizo. Ah, it's a Kali. Okay. Or Kali, depending on your pronunciation. It's not that there's a lot of them, but Kali is level 77, so probably the highest leveled enemy that you're going to fight in here. No particular weaknesses for her, just don't use psionic damage, because I'm fairly certain she drains it, so you really don't want that. I would use Debilitate on her, but I think we're pretty much in the clear here, so just slam her with physical attacks will be fine. Especially if that happens. She might have high counter, though, so you might want to be a little careful. I wouldn't put that past her. But we should be good.
Alright.
That enemy was really weak.
Yeah, that's because there's only one of her Morgana, so. If there's more than one Kali, well, you could have a harder time. That's a lot of enemies there. Maybe there's a treasure chest up that way. Let's go get this enemy, though, while we're
Show
at
me
it.
your true form.
So check out this path before we go anywhere. I think if you transition screens, it will respawn the enemies, so you kind of don't want that, but we should be okay. And a good miracle punch for good measure. Not quite, evidently. A charge in a God's hand should handle it, I think. That's it there, Haru. You got this. And really, I probably could have passed to Ryuji to use that charge, but that's okay. We're good.
So much for them.
At the level that I'm at, it's really not a big deal. The enemies shouldn't really be a problem, especially since everybody is 76 and I'm 77 now. Like, we've got enough offense and defense to where a lot of the enemies really aren't going to be any trouble whatsoever. At least not in, like, these smaller groups. In bigger groups, okay, maybe, but not the way that they are right now. Do you come up here, or? I guess you do. Might be able to ambush you. Yep.
Show me
Ha.
your true form.
I will intrude wherever I want, Dominion, and I don't think you're going to be able to stop me, because I can almost insta-kill you, so...
I smell treasure.
Cliffoth are shells of evil that surround holiness and Jewish mysticism. Okay, good to know. Thanks for the info there, Mark. I appreciate it. That will help out. I could use Ungyoki and Riot Gun for this, but you saw Riot Gun when the Reaper used it, so that's pretty much good enough. We'll have to heal in a minute or two, but it's fine. We could probably kill both of them with just a grenade launcher, honestly, but it's okay. While we've got the HP, might as well.
So much for them.
Alright. Easy win. They were nothing.
Okay, so we could get back this way from here, and that's the beginning. Okay. Well, we've circled around, so now let's go up and see if there's a treasure up where that other guy is, and then we'll go from there. After that, we'll be fighting the second boss on the path to the Holy Grail. Should I heal now? Yeah, I might as well. Haru's getting a little low on HP there. Gotta be a little careful here, because it's... Don't let the fact that I'm making this look easy fool you. If you make one bad move here, you're in hot water. Actually, here's an idea. There we go. Well, there's nothing at the end of this path except for this person. And in a moment, they won't even be here, so... Or this demon, as it were. Oh, god damn it, Mara. Not again. Come on, Morgana, aim a little lower, right for the scrot. Let's see if Haru can do it. Nope, because he blocks gun attacks, so that's not good. Oh, this'll help. I can super freeze him. Give it to him, Seiryu. Yeah, he's not weak to ice, but still does some good damage. I want to be careful with that, Morgana, because now I gotta wash the car. Oh boy. Frickin' Mara, man.
Alright.
Because that blood that's raining around isn't gonna wash the car. Not from all of the stuff that just got on it. Top everybody off real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, up we go. To the second of the 4. Yep, as ready as I'll ever be there, Futaba. Pretty much there, Mark, yes. It's a follow-up attack that he can do, so.
I shall not allow you to continue forth.
I don't think you have a choice there, Raphael. Sorry.
Come on, let's beat this one too. More people should notice the Phantom Thieves if we just make ourselves seen.
Okay, so basically just riot around like crazy people. Okay, I can do that. Now, Raphael is a little bit different from the fight with Uriel. He doesn't summon any messengers, but he will use Heat Riser and charge up for himself. So you might want to keep that in mind, and that's why I'm going to debilitate him ASAP, because, yeah, now the Heat Riser doesn't really help him, and the charge, I mean, the charge helps him, but, yeah, we should be fine. But I'll get around to Saizo's turn again before he gets a chance to use that charge, so I'm good. And if we keep doing this, we should be fine. I could debilitate him, but I think we'll just all attack him. So that if I knock him down with one-shot kill, I can pass to Ryuji and have him use God's Hand on him, so then we'll be good. Yeah, because that's not going to do enough. It does some good damage, but not quite enough to make a difference. Also, I didn't bring anybody except for Ryuji who can really buff the entire party there, because honestly, I don't plan on having any of these fights drag out past 3 turns, so yeah.
Ooh, not bad, Noir.
Nicely done, Haru. Alright, break it up, go for a charged God's Hand, and well, I don't think we're gonna see Raphael very much after this. Give him the rapid fire fist, Ryuji. There you go. Not bad. But yeah, even though nobody's weak to anything in particular, the critical hit stuff that we've got from Haru and Morgana is really going to carry us in this part here. It'll definitely help, because the only thing anybody's weak to in these mini-boss fights is curse damage, so. Meanwhile, on the ground.
Where are the police?
I don't think the police are going to help you with crimson blood raining from the sky and demons snatching people's bodies. Oh, shit.
Hey, that person, they just disappeared.
Well, they're getting erased from cognition.
They turned into some kind of black fog.
Now that's not good. Pretty much, Mark, yeah. Well, nothing we can do about the people disappearing for now. We just gotta continue forward and hope to God that enough of them are left at the end of all of this that we'll be okay. Okay, what do we got going on here? Well, we don't want that. But we do want to go up that way, so let's just hold off for just a moment here until this guy passes us by. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3 separate people. You're gonna keep going that way? Nope. Oh god. I jumped after I said nope, or I should have waited another second basically before I did that. Oh man, he brought his heads with him. Gross. Kill it with gunshots! Kill it with gunshots!
I smell treasure.
Don't smell that, Futaba. That's disgusting. Yeah, Giganto, fuck you, get out of my face. Not bad. Okay, what do you want? Okay, show me what you've gotten from being a prostitute around here, Mara. So, Rasetsu Ofuda. I can help that. That works. I can work with that.
Losers.
Yeah, please don't be into that kind of stuff. That would suck. And everybody's level 77. We're just moving right along with the levels here. There's another fly in my room. Just flew past my face. One there, one up there. Nope, not there. There we go. Anything at the end of this? Nope. Well, let's check anyway. Nope, nothing at the end of that. Now the enemies can't get to us because we're over here, so even if they could see us, it's not going to make a difference. So just take your time. You'll eventually be able to get them all. So.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now, of course, you could just sneak past all of them. At this point, if you're at the levels that I'm at, you've got more than enough experience to get through the rest of the game, but we're good. We'll make this work. I got an idea. Let's use the grenade launcher. Show off Pandemonium one time here. Just give it some extra power so that we can go from there. Show it to him, Haru! Bam! Nice shot. Probably wouldn't have killed that Dominion that wasn't on the ground there if I hadn't passed it a couple of times, but yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have killed him with the all-out attack anyway. It's okay, though.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing.
Oh, there's more enemies up that way. And that looks like another Kali there. Let's just do this. Get to there before he gets there. Aha! Gotcha!
Your true form.
We got here 2 Kalis now. Okay, so it's getting a little trickier now to deal with them because obviously there's 2 of them now instead of just 1. But we can still handle it. You know what? Yeah, let's charge up. We'll give him a Gigantomachia if we knock one of them down. Come on, Morganas. Just take aim and fire. That's all you need. If we don't knock them down, I can just God's Hand on the next turn and kill both of them, so it's not a big deal. Show them how it's done, Haru. There you go. Yeah, let's go here. Blast him with Gigantomachia. See how much damage it does. I think it should do enough to kill the one at least. Yeah, enough to kill both of them. Okay, cool. Actually, I gotta check if Ryuji's stronger than me in that regard. He might be. Lots of experience, though, from just running around in this area. So if you didn't get a chance to grind on the Reaper for experience, and you need to get some levels here, like if you're in the low 60s or something like that, and you're at the end game, maybe on Merciless mode or something like Merciless difficulty or something like that, you may consider grinding in this area. But, it's not that tricky. So, I don't think you'll need to grind much at all, honestly.
I'll reveal your true form.
It's more about having your buffs and debuffs at the end of the game than it is about having the levels, to be honest with you. Just pause here and look cool.
I smell treasure.
Don't smell that either, Futaba. He probably smells disgusting. Like I said, he used to smell probably halfway okay because he was a king head in the ground, but At the worst, he smelled like dirt. Now he's a big sludge pile, so, yeah. Okay. Good to go there.
Huh?
Let's continue
Done
along
already?
this way.
How disappointing.
Probably heal, though, while I'm at it. Yeah, Makoto's pretty much got all of her SP back at this point. Almost, so. Might as well heal about it. So we can go left or right. Let's see. Well, this way looks less... looks like less enemies, so let's try going this way first. Watch there be an enemy right at the end here. Nope, never mind. But up there is the third Archangel will be waiting for us, so we're going to have to go take care of that. I'll take care of this person first, though. Because they can't get to me over here, so I don't know if they'll be able to see me or not, but we'll find out in a moment. Think you need glasses there, buddy. Should see through that helmet a little better. A couple of mots. Okay. Yeah, I can probably still handle this, no problem. Just spam wind on them.
Go down.
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker.
Morgana, do the honors, please.
On to the next. Show your might and fury. What is another
Nice.
shadow? Good stuff. Now. They're done for. Cleanup complete.
And now I'm level 78. Great, I have officially surpassed the level that I was at back when I finished the game the first time. Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay.
It was so easy, I'm yawning.
Well, you won't be yawning in a moment because we've got another enemy to deal with up ahead here, so... The third of the 4 Archangels. Yep, we can do it. Let's keep going. There are no save points until you beat the 4th Archangel, by the way. So once you get to that point, you'll be able to save and prepare and stuff like that again. So before you get to the temple.
I have not the intention of fighting you, children of man.
Oh yeah, is that you? No, same voice actor. Might be Oya's persona though.
Return from whence
I don't know
you
why
came.
she'd be guarding the Holy
Proceeding
Grail,
further
but
shall only serve to shorten your lives. I advise you not as a guardian, but out of the mercy of my heart.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Mercy? Don't make me laugh. If you had mercy, you'd never be doing this to the world.
Yeah, what she said.
Ah, greet me with weapons in hand.
You're one to talk. You've got a sword and, well, a flower, but you know what I mean.
Meseemeth, I have no choice. I shall take personal responsibility for the misconduct of my children.
Sounds like you're mixing in Old English with new quote-unquote English, and it doesn't make you sound cool, Gabriel. I'm just gonna tell you that right here. It just makes you sound kind of, honestly, like you're trying too hard. Really. Alright, same thing as before. Gabriel here focuses more on magical attacks, and will probably start the fight off by using Divine Judgment on you, which will reduce your HP by half. And so if you have magical ointment, you may want to use it, because then you can make her have her own HP. But, yeah, we should be okay. Yeah, mixing it all together like that. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. I don't think we'll really need to worry too much about... I mean, we might have to heal by the end of this whole thing, but I can handle that. No big deal. She does have a lot of HP, though, so you gotta be a little more careful than usual. See if you can knock her down there, Haru. Nice. Getting pretty lucky with the crits so far, so that should definitely help us out. And in a minute, once I do this, if she's still alive, I'll just use Mediarahan with Lakshmi and we'll be in good shape. Give her the rapid fire fist, Ryuji! There you go. Yeah, we got this in the bag, I think. Like I said, though, I'm getting pretty lucky with the crits, so that should help out a little bit. Futaba's level 78, not bad. And only one more to go after this.
Does anyone know where my friend is? He was right next to me.
He might be shadow goop at this point, dude.
No! A person disappeared right in front of my eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Please.
You mean like that?
Save us. Someone. Anyone.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it as quickly as I can. Yeah, that damage. Charged up, knocked down, slammed her. Oh, they're servants of the god of control. Apparently they didn't like living in my Persona compendium anymore. I don't I don't know about that, but we'll have to see when we get down there. Yeah, we gotta do this for the world! So that's what we'll do. I need to heal though. There we go. I'll use my SP for it, it's fine. I'll get all of that back anyway. Alright, on we go to the final Archangel. We have up here. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 treasure chests here. They're going to be guarded by a bunch of shadows, of course, because why wouldn't they be? And there's no place to hide, so just got to hit them when they're not looking at you.
Your true form.
Probably like 3 Kalis or something like that at this point. Wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, Mott and 2 Kalis. Okay, I can deal with that.
Hiding something from us?
Yeah, so far nobody's acknowledging their existence because nobody knows they are, well, they might be thinking, basically people's thinking might be like, well, you know, we believed in the Holy Grail and now the world is ending, so maybe we shouldn't believe in the Holy Grail, and the instant they think that, gone. So they're probably trying to think for themselves, and the Holy Grail's like, nope, none of that. I'm just knocking them right out. But yeah, they still don't know that we are around to actually help them, so that might be a problem. Let's knock down this dude and then pass to Morgana, have him just spam Garudine, I think. Be a good idea. Sure, let's do it. Nice. And we'll get a 1 more out of it. Morgana, please. I would have you use Miracle Punch, but it's a little too risky, so we'll just spam this. It should do some good damage to the Kalis anyway because of the pass. Yeah, there you go. And 1 more! Okay, what do you want, Kali? Goods! I'll take goods. You must have collected some good stuff over the years. Ah, Rasetsu Ofuda. Nice. Thanks, Kali. Yeah, even more terrifying, yeah. We will have to deal with that when we get up there. And the entire party just gained up to level 78, so that'll be good. Might end up having me be at 79 and the rest at 78, or Saizo at 79, the rest at 78, but we'll have to see in a moment. Let me just hide from that Angel Guard real quick there. What's in here? A Soma, nice, that'll replace the one that we used for the Reaper. And once they turn around again, I'll go and handle this. Just let them come back up to the front here. Nice and easy. Okay, now we go.
I'll reveal your true
We'll get it in a minute, Haru. We gotta deal with this first. Tunnel vision at its finest. Ah, okay, same as last time. Okay, I can handle this.
Go down.
Go. And over to Morgana. Give him hell, buddy. And Ryuji, I'm gonna give him the end of game here. Nice. Didn't need that crit, but I'll take it anyway. So what's my next game, Old Hunter? Next game I'll be playing after this, which is going to start next week, is Metal Gear Rising.
All right.
We'll get to that very soon. I've actually been listening to the mixes, like I've been saying, that I had from a long time ago for that game recently. I tested it on my computer recently as well to make sure it will run okay. It runs at a smooth 60 FPS at halfway decent graphic settings, so I'm getting excited. Shouldn't be long now. Just gotta finish this game up and then we'll get there, and we should be able to do that today. And in this last chest, we get an empathy cape, which I'm probably just gonna give to Futaba, to be honest with you. She really doesn't need it, and neither does anybody else, but I mean, it's there. Yeah, slightly less defense and evasiveness, but it gives 50 SP, so it's not bad. It's just not good compared to some of the other stuff we've got, that's all. There you go, Futaba. Better than the loose Katsu you've got there. I would give her the weird wrap, but she doesn't need it, so... Yeah, if only Deadbun, that would be nice. Yeah, it's one of my favorites too there, Old Hunter. I'm really going to enjoy that playthrough for sure. Like, I know 100% that I'll enjoy that one, so... But we'll be getting to that soon enough. Yeah, we'll keep this team. They'll be good for this last part. Yep, almost to the temple. But we've got, yep, one last Archangel left, so... And he's the strongest out of all of them. I think you know who it is, but we'll get to it. Basically, this next one can do everything the other three can do. So you gotta be a little careful, but we can handle it. Yeah, hey boss, use the wooden sword, yeah. I was planning on doing a playthrough at one point for my channel where I beat the entire game using the wooden sword. If we get it, I might be able to use it a couple of times while we're doing the playthrough, so... We'll see.
So that means you're the last one who's gonna get in our way.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Metal Gear Rising music mixes that are on my YouTube channel from a long time ago, and those are the ones, like I said, I've been listening to recently to get myself hyped up for the game, so it's been working, I think. Why are you always late to the party there, Michael?
Dare you destroy the very ruler you wished for? Humans are truly arrogant.
I'm sorry, but we didn't wish for the Holy Grail. Not everyone
wants that thing ruling over us.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Yusuke.
Wish you to be free. Love you diversity.
Yes, and the only way for us to get either of those things is to get rid of the Holy Grail, so,
Since the dawn of time, man hath failed to put an end to quarrel.
But we still keep going. Anyway, it's no reason to tell us to stop living.
Now they finally desire a strong ruler. What justice have you in disturbing that wish?
All the justice.
Like granting that wish is justice either.
True, very true.
How can you say people are free when they're chained up in prisons in this broken world?
Yeah, well, they're free. Like he's of the idea that they're free from thinking for themselves, but that's not freedom at all.
If someone has lost their way, it's our job to help them come to their senses.
Yeah, that sounds like a good rallying cry.
You commit any degree of sacrilege for your justice.
Sounds about right.
You are beyond salvation.
Maybe beyond yours, but so are you beyond mine. We get Blooming Villain one last time here. Now, Michael, like I said, he could basically do everything that the other Archangels can do, but he's also vulnerable to the same things that the other Archangels are, so same as usual. Debilitate him, try to knock him down, use charges, and go from there. He will summon Zealous Messengers, but they won't get a turn until after I can already use my Aigion on them, so it should be fine. Yeah, it would be nice if they would have made a sequel to it there, Old Hunter, but something tells me that the Konami of today isn't going to be working on a sequel of any kind there. I don't want to do this. Let's get rid of the Zealous Messengers so we can focus entirely on Michael there. I was saying in the last episode Moloch wasn't really going to get too many chances here, but to shine, that is. But he's getting enough chances from this, just from fighting all the Archangels. So I suppose I misjudged a little bit. Not bad, guys. Let's just charge up. Yeah, we can live in hope. That's all it is. I mean, hell, there's enough sequels that have come out for games that haven't had a sequel in years recently where it's like, you know, there's always a possibility, so... Oh my god. Okay, we'll just do the same thing we did before then. Give him the rapid fire fist, Ryuji. Rocket punch him up the butt. Don't do that, that's disgusting. Holy shit! Well, I can probably handle this then. Let's see. Yeah, I'll add my own hand to that. There we go. Goodbye, Michael. Yeah, out in 2030, yeah. True, very true, Conquer. Yep, that's, we have to perform all sacrilegious acts for our own justice, when which Arsene, like you said, told us when we got through this part. So, okay, so Futaba and Saizo will be 79, and the rest will be 78 for the end game. That's cool.
The path to the temple is open.
All quiet on the temple front then, other than
No
the
more of
Holy
that
Grail.
Holy Grail shit doing whatever it wants.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna put a stop to, Ryuji.
Let's
So,
go.
okay, don't want to be spoiled. All right, old hunter, take it easy. Thanks for coming.
Joker.
Yep, no more enemies. They're well, they're not gone. If you were to go back and come back up this way, you could find more enemies, but
Indeed.
yes, you can prepare from here. You can travel back to the square so that Lavenza can heal you. If you need to fuse anything, strengthen anything, you can go do that. I'm going to go back just so that we can get a full heal from Lavenza there. And then we will switch our party up for the final fight. Thanks, Lavenza. Sounds good. Let's go do that then. Okay, so final fight of the game there. Plop in the other party there, and we're good to go. Put on all of the equipment that we want to put on for this end game. Having the SP adhesives might not be a terrible idea though, because you could probably use the SP recovery during this final boss fight. It's a long fight, but I will be fine without them. Let's just use what we were using before. We'll use the Koh-i-Noor, even though I was mostly using Melchizedek to attack before, but there will be a reason for us to use Horus to attack in this coming fight, so we'll make do when we get there. So Ryuji, you're good with the Hope Diamond. Morgana, Grain Band, and Thunder Horns. Yusuke, you're good with the Hope Diamond. Makoto, here's a Star Bracelet for you. Circular Band for Haru, and Futaba, you just keep doing what you're doing there, lady. You got everything that you need, so we're in good shape. All right. So that takes care of that. Everybody's all ready to go. Let's head up to... Well, actually, can you save it up there? Let's find out. Yeah, maybe even longer than Shido's. That is a good point, but we'll take care of it. We'll be fine. Yeah, we can save here. So let's save here then, and get ready for the final battle against the Holy Grail. We're ready anyway, though, because there's nothing to do except to run back in here. So good to go. Let's do this. Yep, this is it. Final fight of the game. Let's do this. I wouldn't have walked up here if I wasn't ready, Morgana, so... Here we go. Yeah, let's put an end to this Monty Python escapade, yep.
Rebels who choose to deny the prison of regression.
Hey, that's me.
Why do you mere humans still dare oppose me?
Because you're incorrect in your thinking.
Stop acting like you're some kind of god.
And you're spreading...
Shut up and let us destroy you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Suck the Grail. That's pretty much it right there, but you're spreading your lies to everyone else and forcing them to think that way. I ain't gonna...
Fools, do you still not understand? Your actions shall not save a single soul.
Well, it'll save me from following your orders at the end, so I think I'm saved anyway. He's back!
It is that I became a god to begin with.
Well, probably because enough people believed in you.
What is that supposed to mean?
The freedom not to choose.
Yeah, he sort of does have a Psycho Mantis feel to him while he's roaming around like that.
If every person pushed the burdens of their lives upon others, nobody would have to act for themselves.
Well, one person would eventually have to, because they'd have the burdens of everyone's, well, burdens on them, so I'm assuming that's you, though, and that's problematic.
And who should be there to receive those burdens?
Yeah, like I said, they wished for one singular entity to receive all of their troubles and take care of them for them. The Holy Grail was like, yeah, I can do that. I'm totally the person who can take care of all of that. But then everybody started believing in Shido, so... Well, he probably wasn't too happy about that as time went on. And then they still believed in Shido following Shido's defeat, so he was like, well, you know, I kind of need to make my presence known now so everybody will believe in me instead. Yeah, plug into player 2, yeah.
Are you saying that's you?
Precisely. Humanity itself wished for the Holy Grail to be a god that would rule over them.
I mean, sure, the overwhelming majority might believe that, but not everybody.
If you continue to reject that order, there will no longer be a place for you in this world.
You act like that's a bad thing. There was no place for us in this world to begin with. That's why we were outcasts who could do everything that really you wanted us to do.
And?
Yeah.
So you wish to reject me, even if it means foregoing praise from those you want to save.
Well, I didn't do this for anybody's praise, man.
We don't let what others think hold us down anymore.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you are not going to obey, then you shall suffer yet again.
Well, it sort of goes both ways there, because I think we're going to make you suffer too.
Bring down the hammer of judgment upon you who dare disrupt my world order.
And how are you going to do that? You're not even attached to those arms on the other side of the room, and even if you could, they can't swing a hammer all the way over here. It's got to be a big hammer, though. Well, anyway, here we go. The final fight against the Holy Grail.
The desires of the masses. I give life to their voices.
Well, then I'm going to silence yours. Because so long as the people's will is being sucked away from them, and nobody can think for themselves, and that's not good.
If we don't do something about those blood-pumping supply line things, this'll never end.
Right.
Our opponent knows that too, though. It'll try and stop us if we go straight for them.
Yeah, pretty much there, Mark.
We'll need to send someone in to cut the lines.
Okay,
Then, while they're out, everyone else will have to keep attacking to distract the Holy Grail.
I can do that.
Cutting the supply lines is our utmost priority.
Okay, we can do that. So yeah, we need to send somebody to cut those supply lines. Now, we hear cut when they say that, and I can only think of one person because A, I can't, well, Saizo can't do it, and B, Ann and Makoto can't cut anything with their blunt and or whip instruments,
I
so...
will do this. Allow me.
Yusuke, you're up.
I'm going.
Let's do this. Might be missing out on the Masukakaja, but we only don't have it for a couple of turns there, and we can always put it back on when he gets back in the party. Will be good, is what I'm saying. But first things first, same as before. Let's debilitate it and then start working on it. Anne can do her thing, concentrate Agidine the entire fight. And why don't you just attack for this turn, Makoto? Yeah, let's circumcise this dick. This time an actual, well, not an actual, a figurative dick, but it still works. Okay, let's go with Melchizedek for some Charge God's Hand action. I probably should reestablish Materu Kaja as well, but we'll do that soon. Actually, I could do it right now, can't I? Don't I have the item for that? Let's see. I kind of want to wait for Yusuke to get back in the party, though, before I use it. Yeah, Rasetsu increases attack and Kongo increases defense, so... Yeah, let's wait for Yusuke to get back in the party, then we'll do it. We got enough attack power as it is, so... I mean, as you can see.
The happiness of the populace rests in my regulation. Those who cannot understand must be eliminated.
That's your opinion, and I reject it.
Good. It is yet to notice me. I'm moving forth.
Alright, Yusuke. Just gotta do a little more damage, and then Yusuke can, well, stop hanging around and actually do something about the Holy Grail. Yeah, we'll wait to reestablish our buffs. How unfortunate, but we'll be fine. Even though he's healing himself.
Guys, it's no use. We've got to go cut its supply lines first.
Yeah, I know. We're working on that. Let's debilitate him again. And can concentrate, and then we can do some other stuff after that.
The masses that praise the Holy Grail are infinite.
There's only a finite number of people in the world, dude, so I think that's not a good calculation.
Desires and power in turn grant me immortality.
That's what you think.
Don't waste your breath. I will sever them.
Go for it, Yusuke. Alright, got him. How'd you like that? Try healing yourself now.
I am no longer receiving the strength of the inmates.
Good, then that means you will die!
Rebels.
Should have anticipated this.
This'll be a head-to-head fight from now on. Take it down.
Can do, Futaba, can do. Uh-oh. Well, he's gathering light, which is not good, but thankfully I did debilitate him last turn, so he should have that on as this is all going on. But yeah, you really don't want to have anybody out at this point not defending, basically, so let's get Melchizedek out here, but then we'll defend, so. Yeah, nothing worse than cutting the tubes, yeah. We'll get our buffs back on next turn, but Anne's concentrated, I'm charged. We'll be in good shape once we get our buffs going, so. Actually, I might reapply Debilitate and have Anne use one of those Rasetsu Ofudas to get our attack up. Dear God. Oh my God! Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Okay, so yeah, let's reestablish Debilitate. We'll use our charge in a moment, don't worry. And then get all the buffs on. And go ahead. We need some attack. And I'll reestablish that in a couple of turns. Let's get him a Super Kajik going, we'll get him a Rocket Kajik going, and then we need to heal next turn, but we'll handle that when we get there. Because next turn, it's time to inflict some major damage. Ha! Nice. Now I might not even need to heal. Yeah, we're in good shape now. Don't even need to heal. We'll just attack next turn. Okay, let's go all out. Have the hand of an actual god. Or better yet, excuse me. Hold up. Can I get an instant replay on that? Holy cow, Melchizedek. I know you're overzealous to get this over with, but Jesus Christ. And I don't think you can top that, but let's see it. God damn. We could have killed him in one turn. How do you like that, Holy Grail? Not so holy anymore. That was over 5,000 damage. You're not going to see that very often. Well, that was rather underwhelming. Something tells me it's not over, but yeah, we got it. And now everybody's level 79 as well, so that'll help out. Crazy damage. Yeah, GG, end of game. He's getting nuked. Just use a good Fridine and he's good.
Oracle. Oh.
Any readings?
It's silent, but I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Guys, the temple's trying to kill us now. Great!
What the F is going on? This looks bad, you guys!
Yeah, I don't think he's dead yet. Oh my God.
Could it be?
What's going on?
Well, I don't know what's going on, but Saizo seems pumped for it, so, or at the very least ready.
The Holy Grail in its entirety.
It's not a wonder those hands were there then. Or is it just fantasy, Anne? I don't know.
Guys, pull it together!
Yeah, we're not done yet. We've got one last foe to fight, and well, he had to be the size of a skyscraper, didn't he? Yeah, he released his limiter. Oh boy. Great.
I am the administrator, born of the collective human unconscious.
That's okay. So how are you the administrator if everyone else is administrating? You know what?
God of control, Yao
Okay, so we finally have a name for this asshole, Yaldabaoth. Okay.
This is crazy! It's like a building!
Well, so was Cognitive Wakaba, Futaba. We still felled her, so...
It was already huge back when it was the Holy Grail!
Yeah. Holy Grail was a Gundam? Yeah, pretty much. At the very least, a Transformer. Yeah, that's a good point there, Hoo Boy. It's still afternoon here. It's a wonder we've been able to do this all in a single space of time there. I mean, I guess maybe time is like slowed down to a crawl because of what's going on. I don't know. It's a good point, though. Also, hello, how you doing?
And now that the foolishness of man has been proven, it is the administrator's duty to purge them.
No, it's the administrator's duty to guide them to the right path rather than purge them.
You kidding? This is just some kind of rigged game you started.
Right.
The foolish masters merely spread indolent thoughts and force the progress of society backward.
Because you don't give them a choice in the matter.
If left to humanity, the world would slowly meet its demise. Rehabilitation is impossible now.
That's, again, your opinion, and I reject it.
That doesn't mean humans are evil, though.
Yeah, probably there, Conker. Okay, thanks for sticking around then, Hoo Boy. I appreciate it.
Indeed, there are many upstanding citizens. However, they merely take the soul path before them.
Yeah, there's plenty of good people in the world, but I'm just going to ignore them because they don't go along with my plan.
The act of making decisions is accompanied by nothing but pain.
You act like that's a bad thing.
Even if a cliff of ruin lie ahead, these lemmings would march on without a second thought.
Again, because you give them no choice in the matter.
Bullshit! You're just forcing your selfish ideas on people.
Hey, Hoo Boy, thanks for following. I appreciate that. Thanks for the words of encouragement there, Dudbun. I appreciate that, too.
For a god, you're pretty damn prejudiced.
Or at the very least, you're completely self-centered.
If this is all for the sake of humanity, wouldn't being beaten by humans satisfy you?
I sure hope so, because that's what we're about to do.
I am the entity which governs this world. Its future depends wholly on my leadership.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Those who dare defy this natural order shall be met with punishment raining down from the heavens.
Oh, please. You're not Lavos. Don't even try to emulate him. Oh, God. Stand strong, everybody.
On a totally different level.
Yeah, but we can knock it down. The bigger they are, Futaba, the harder they
Something
fall.
like him?
Come on, guys. We got this.
The best possible outcome. We're fighting against a god who's not holding anything back, right?
Seems that way.
What bigger target could there be for the Phantom Thieves to tackle?
Well, I guess that's true. The only place we can go from here is, like, Cthulhu or something, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
Although, it's still way too big for my liking.
We had to have one last phrasing before we were done with this stream through, didn't we? Oh, boy.
All right, I'll give the navigation everything I've got.
All right.
We can do this if we all work together. Let's take him down.
Sounds good.
Crowning our glory by defeating a god. Now that is true art.
I don't think anybody else is ever going to get to do this, though, Yusuke, so I don't know if anybody else will be able to experience true art in that way.
We basically just gotta beat that thing, right?
That's the plan.
Man, you guys are the best, stupidest group I could ask for.
Sounds about right.
I'm so glad I was able to be a part of your team.
Well, it's not over yet, Morgana. We still got to beat this guy up. Yeah, let's win this thing.
We'll take it all back. Our future and this world.
Yeah, let's do this. And so we have the final boss of the game, Yaldabaoth.
Rebels who dare defy my rule,
Yes.
you shall perish.
No you.
This guy's behind everything, but we're all together. We can win.
Okay, so first things first, like usual, make sure we debilitate him, keep all of our stats or buffs all the way on for the whole fight. We should be in good shape. He can use Dakaja and Dakunda though, so you might have to reapply a few things, so but we'll be okay. Do all of us have the power to kill a god? Possibly together we might, so let's see. Let's find out. But yeah, he's so self-centered, Yaldabaoth, that he even has the final boss fight music named after him. That's just great. But anyway, yeah, let's just do some damage this first turn. There you go. Nice job, Yusuke. I think he's got about 15,000 HP, I want to say, so highest in the entire game, but we can handle it. We'll be good. We'll be good. Is the acceptance that the game's ending? Yeah, I'm still not accepting that, so we'll get there eventually, but my mind hasn't processed that yet even. I'm still not even on that part yet. But we'll get there. Anyway, let's reapply our buffs that we've got from our autos, and probably just have Anne blast him with an Agidine this turn. Keep doing damage. Nice. Good damage, good damage. It's not that this will be over quickly, but Anne did just do about 1/10 of his HP in damage, so we might be okay. Yeah, it's hard to hear the team from this far away. Yeah, good point. Oh God, what is he planning now? What does that even mean? Is that a gun? He's got the golden gun from GoldenEye. Oh shit.
And it has a gun?
And kills everyone in one hit. What the hell? Oh, it's not that golden gun.
What is this
Okay.
attack? One of mankind's deadly sins?
So yes, this is the mechanic of the final boss fight. Yaldabaoth will use the 7 deadly sins against you.
Don't let your guard down until we know what it does.
That's just great.
But this
And all of the,
fantasies are blocking everything out.
well, I want to say all, but not all. Almost all of the deadly sins are status ailments that can't actually be healed by, or resisted, that is. From what I understand, anyway. I'm pretty sure you can't Amrita shower it. I guess we could try. Let's give it a shot.
Lakshmi!
Yep, see? No target available. So you can't actually Amrita shower the lust there, and there's no items that cure it either. The Hiranias don't work, nothing. So just do the best you can without them, because there ain't too much we can do otherwise. Incidentally, by the way, all of the things that he will summon to put the deadly sins on you have HP and have their own turns that they can use. So if he summons more than a few arms there, you might be in a little trouble. So multi-targeting attacks will be the way to go. The gun resists, or rather repels, both gun and wind elemental damage, so you don't want to use those on him, but we'll use other stuff instead. We just reapplied our buffs. I should reapply Debilitate, though, before I start charging up. And actually, I'm not even going to charge up. We're going to actually use Horus for this, because Horus is going to make not short work of him, but nothing that he uses in terms of the appendages that he has resist either bless or curse damage. So the fact that we could get Koh-i-Noor to increase our bless damage just is it's the cherry on top. So yeah, that's pretty much it, Cole. Is that they're uncurable variations on status ailments in the game. So. Oh, okay, gotcha, Conquer. But yeah, once you figure it out, it should be fine. Does he do hunger to make use of that random item? Maybe. Yes, he does. One of the deadly sins is it inflicts hunger on you. So I don't know if he'll get to that point based on how much damage we're doing, but he might. Still don't know what they do. I think Lust just gives you a chance to not attack, and we'll go through them as he goes here. But I'm actually going to have Anne use Ma Terunda to decrease the gun's attack power, because when it's not inflicting deadly sins on you, it can still attack. So let's just reduce its attack power there. Make it a little easier. Now, Makoto can't heal, but we should be okay, I think. Yeah, we can use Vorpal Blade just to do some extra damage there. Nice. Not bad, Yusuke. And if we try to have Makoto attack or heal, well... Okay, well, it may sometimes go through, but it has a chance of not going through, essentially. I think most of the deadly sins will heal after a certain number of turns, though. Maybe even one single turn, so... Gotta be a little careful, but... They shouldn't be that far away, so. great, he's using Vanity now. Whomever steps inside this place must vanity and greed erase. For if you're vain, well, that's no good. Signed, all of us who wear a hood.
Does it have a bell? Be careful. We have no idea what it'll do.
Well, it's gonna give us vanity, so whatever that means. Man, Makoto's just getting wrecked here with Deadly Sins.
A different deadly sin. What's this all mean?
So the Vanity Deadly Sin basically puts the paint status ailment on you. So now Makoto's weak to everything. So you gotta basically have her guard, or else it's not gonna work out for her. So, anyway, let's finally get around to Horus, because we're gonna start concentrating and spamming Makugiyan like there's no tomorrow. So... Well, each limb can actually attack individually, Cole, so that's the thing. I mean, you may end up killing them quicker, but eventually if he decides to stop using the Deadly Sins on us, they will start attacking individually, and that's not really good for us at all. Are you concentrated, Ann? No, you're not. What does the bell resist? The bell resists fire and psionic damage, so maybe it'd be better to just Mate Runda for now. Yeah, Makoto's the sinner here. Oh boy. Well, at least we won't have to worry about his attack being high for the entire fight, so... I kind of almost want to just use Brave Blade to get rid of one thing or another, or even just fight Yaldabaoth himself instead of fighting the other stuff, because we'll have Saizo spamming Makugiyan for this stuff anyway, so maybe we'll just have Yusuke attack the Yaldabaoth. Keep doing damage on the boss, that'll be the most important thing. You guard this turn, Makoto. This is a Christian stream, yeah. This is a PG-rated stream. What are you thinking about, Makoto? Oh, dear God. But yeah, all of the attacks that he's using are Almighty Elemental, and they'd probably be doing some good damage if it wasn't for the fact that I've basically got him attack down for the entire fight. Let's see how much this does, though. Come on, Horus. Nice. Just enough. Each limb has 1500 HP, so that's gonna be good. That'll let us take them out without any trouble. And now, well, we can focus more on the important stuff. Yeah, you eventually learn all the resistances just by fighting him, but we've got this in the bag at this point, so I'm gonna have to reapply my buffs and debuffs next turn, though, so... Okay, and Makoto's back, so that's good. Now she can help us attack. Good. Very good. Oh, that's okay. I got them all written down, Conquer, so we'll be good. What does he mean by gluttony? Oh, boy. Okay, that's a little more intimidating than the other stuff.
A sword this time. Getting hit by that would be dangerous for sure.
I think it's the strongest out of all of his limbs in terms of its attack power, too. So, yeah, he's right. Don't get hit by it. But it uses Gluttony, which doubles the cost of all skills for the one turn, so... And that includes HP and MP use, so you want to be a little careful.
Switching up his moves. Let's be careful.
Okay. I can do that.
Watch out when you use your personas.
Okay, so I need to debilitate him this turn. Just to reapply it. So we'll have Ann use that other Ofuda that I've got to increase attack power. Basically, I want to always keep Yaldabaoth at a disadvantage, so that's why I keep reapplying Debilitate there. We'll have her apply Mate Runda next turn instead, so, but she's concentrated now, right? Yeah, she is. Okay, good. The sword, incidentally, it repels physical and electric skills, so Ryuji's completely useless against it. If you have him here, just have him do what Yusuke was doing for me, which is fighting Yaldabaoth himself. So, but yeah, one more Rasetsu Ofuda left. Let's use it. And actually, we could use a little healing too, so maybe I should use that Kongo Ofuda. But yeah, if I was using actual actual skills here, it would be a little bit... We'd have to use a lot of SP or HP to use them. Like, I'll show you. So yeah, now Brave Blade will cost Yusuke 236 HP to use, and Masuka Kaja costs 48. So just using items this turn, not a terrible idea. I'll probably use one of those Take Medic alls, so... Yeah, what is this MP you speak of? Yeah, good point, good point. Yeah, Take Medical Z. Top everybody off while we can't use our skills very much. I mean, we ended up having to use Debilitate, but Saizo has Spellmaster on Seiryu there, so that sort of offsets the skill cost. And what is Wrath going to be? Oh boy. Here we go. Now what? Is that a book? Really?
This one has a book. Don't let your guard down.
Not very threatening sounding. It does do some pretty decent stuff though, the book. And it inflicts us with rage, which is not the same as the rage status ailment. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what rage does. None whatsoever. I think sometimes it makes your party members frenzy and physically attack instead of doing something else, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. So, but I know what I'm doing this turn because our skill costs are back to normal, so let's just do this. Of course, our accuracy and evasion is getting reverted here, so we're probably going to want to do something about that in a minute. Unfortunately, they enraged Yusuke, so... You would think, Cole. You would think. Let's see if it does anything. Let's get Masuka Kaji back on. If he doesn't rage. Okay, so that's good. Now we're in good shape for that. The book incidentally repels ice and nuclear attacks, so you don't want to use that on it. Yeah, we're good on HP. Just attack there, Makoto. And next turn we should be able to blast the sword and book into oblivion, so... Oh great, he's manifesting the gun again. So when he manifests the other stuff, he will partially heal them. So they won't, they won't totally have all their HP back, but we should be able to find it, so we should be able to figure it out. Yeah, you would think, Conquer. And when he gets low on HP, he'll start summoning more than one thing per turn, so it'll make things a little more tricky to deal with, but we might get there, we might not. It just depends on how quickly I kill him when he gets towards the end. Okay, so there's the hunger status. Ah, and we got some SP back, nice. I might have to use a Soma here eventually, but yeah, we're fine for now. So Makoto can't really do too much in terms of offense right now, but I got all the offense we need right here, so... Yeah. The book and the sword aren't gone yet, but we should be okay. Anne, why don't you... Let's see. The book is not repelling, and neither does the sword for fire. So yeah, Anne, why don't you do something about those? Yeah, Persona 5, but it isn't turn-based. Yeah. Okay, well, Yusuke's back from the status ailment there, so that's good. Let's just have him toss out a... There's the one that cures hunger. I think if I remember right, though, the... Which one was it? Alert capsule doesn't cure hunger, right? Yeah, so even though it says it cures hunger, it doesn't. But let's use this. This will cure it. And Makoto, why don't you indulge in that moist katsu bun that I rescued from Sojiro's fridge there? There we go. So yeah, eventually he'll start manifesting the other stuff to use more deadly sins on you, but... I think we've only got one more deadly sin left after this. Okay, so what does Envy do? Jealousy? Well, that doesn't sound good. So yeah, now Anne has a chance of attacking all of us. So that's not good, but we should be okay. If we just do multi-targeting attacks, I think we should be able to take the bell out. Resistant to fire and psi. So yeah, let's just do multi-targeting attacks. That should do some good damage. Yeah, I wonder, Hoo-Boy. I wonder. Okay, are you gonna get your turn, Anne, or are you not? The bell resists fire, so just do yeah, just do this. This'll work. And then let's just do a good Vorpal Blade. That should take out the bell. And we're almost there. Give him a good Frydyne. We'll probably want to reestablish our buffs next turn, I think. So, yeah, I don't think they do. Yeah, me neither. Uh-oh, here we go. Man, he fully healed them this time too. That's not good. So we missed the deadly sin of pride, by the way, but that would have been the other one he would have used, but we didn't. We killed him too quickly, basically. Well, there you go. Our question's been answered. Great. Well, that's not good. And so when he summons on low HP, when he summons back everything, he'll start using Divine Apex, which will eventually do a huge almighty damage attack that will kill you, but we should be okay.
Some kind of insane attack's coming. Watch out!
Oh, did he? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you want to be careful with Envy, but thankfully he didn't really do anything with us there.
It's going to be a big one.
Okay, if we had Masakunda, I would totally use that right now, but we don't. So he's charging, but I'm fairly certain it takes him a turn to charge it up, if I remember right. So let's debilitate him again. We'll get Masuka Kaja and Maraka Kaja on us and Materunda him, and then we'll just use Materu Kaja later.
All right.
But I want to Materunda so that we can take care of this. Okay, well, there goes the status ailment there. And if you Materunda, please. I think you could just kill him here, but I'm not 100% sure about that, to be honest with you, and I don't want to take a risk, so let's just do this. Reestablish Masuka Kaja, reestablish Maraka Kaja, and then we'll guard next turn. And I think if you kill the different appendages before he finishes charging Divine Apex, it'll do less damage to you, but I'm not 100% sure about that either, so...
The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big one.
Okay, I think this is it, so I'm pretty sure he's going to use it next turn, so let's all guard here. Let's see if we can live this one. Might have to heal next turn, but we'll be okay, I think. And there you go, Rays of Control. That's his final attack, and it's pretty strong. Ow. Maybe I made it sound worse than it actually was, but the Materunda and the Debilitate definitely helped there, so... Okay, you know what? Enough of fighting everything else. Everybody go all out on Yaldabaoth. Let's see if we can kill him. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does less damage if you have less arms there, so... But we took care of it. It's fine. Can I kill him without killing the appendages? Let's find out. If I can't kill him with Yusuke here, then I'll probably just heal with Makoto. Okay, well, I didn't kill him there. Let's just heal then. Maybe I'll concentrate and then Makugiyan. And this turn might be a little bad for us because he's got all the appendages to do some stuff to us, so... Ha! Nice high counter. We should be okay. Yeah, only takes 137 damage. Yeah, I know. Made it sound worse than it actually was. Of course, now we have regular defense, so that would make a difference there. Oh, okay, so he just used the pride sin, basically, with the book there. So now, if you attack him on this turn, the book will counterattack with an attack. I'm not really sure what it is, because I've never attacked on the turn when it says don't attack, but we should be okay, though. Don't need the Materu Kaja, I don't think. Yeah, we'll just concentrate up. We'll reestablish Masuka Kaja and Maraka Kaja, and then next turn, we'll go all out.
If you attack now, you'll be countered. Be careful.
Right, exactly. Oh, it's only the book that will counter? Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm already through the turn, so let's just do this the way I was going to do it. Now we're good. Well, there goes his debuffs. Okay, and now the book won't counter us anymore. And there go our buffs, but we've got Concentrate on both Anne and Saizo, so that should be the end game here. Ah, does it? Okay, gotcha. Ha! Okay, so Wind Cutter's basically Brave Blade there. So, okay, it would have been pretty bad if we got hit by it, but we didn't get hit by it, so that's fine. And somebody's going to have Envy. Great. Got to kill him before Yusuke's turn. Okay. Damn. All right. Well, we can handle this.
Hey, don't go against each other.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can... I don't think we'll kill everything, but we might be able to kill most of them. After this and Anne attacking. Oh, I guess he's dead. Never mind. Nice job, Horus. Yeah, if the stats aren't lowered, yep. Well, he didn't look like he was dead, though. It looked like he had 1 HP left.
No, not yet.
Yeah, he's not dead yet, guys. Well, but you're the one who's ruining everything, so you're saying your control won't bow down to your control, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, just because you say it doesn't mean it's true. Oh my god! Yes, it's a big boom. Okay, now he's cheating. He used Endure.
He's strong.
And held on for 1 extra second to kill us. Or at least knock us out of the fight.
You should be guiding humans to your ideals.
And the game ends again, yeah. And we die. No, not quite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Morgana.
You're destroying them because you can't do that, aren't you? So that you can flaunt your own existence.
But how can he flaunt it to other gods if he can't control the people he's trying to control? He failed, right?
That's why you were observing us.
Yeah, hacks report him, yeah.
The of the masses worried you.
That sounds about right.
Pretty much.
I don't know how long you lived, but you're the perfect example of a pain-in-the-ass old man.
What are you trying to say, Ryuji?
You find people like that everywhere.
Well, yeah, pain in the asses? I mean, true. We're kind of being a pain in the ass to him, though, so I suppose it goes both ways. Our way is better, though. No, not again.
What is this?
Damn it! I can't see anything.
Do you want to erase us from this world that much?
I would think that would be obvious, Haru, but yeah.
Guys!
Oh, dear God. Yeah, big deal. Oh my god. He used Hot Lightning! Not that attack again. Getting PTSD flashbacks from Persona 4 Golden. I don't know, Hoo Boy. That's a good question.
If we lose, the world is...
I need to get back up.
Come on, everybody. We got this. Okay, maybe not now. Man.
My strength.
Well, that's what Hot Lightning does. It knocks you flat on your ass, Yusuke.
I can't go on.
Okay, come on, guys.
Is this it?
We didn't come this far just to fall. Yeah, they've fallen and they can't get up. Call Life Alert, yeah. Somebody push the Life Alert button. Oh, come on. I do. I don't believe them, though. Yeah, they've mocked me before, and I still did whatever I wanted.
Humans are not what clubs of desire. Logic dictates that a world filled with them will decline.
Sure, but logic isn't what entirely governs the world. It's a combination of many things there, man. You can't just do everything based on logic.
The sin of rebelling against a god.
Yeah, stop. They're already dead. Yeah, everyone else down on the ground, yeah.
As punishment, you shall taste pain everlasting.
You mean what we're tasting now isn't pain everlasting?
Not letting that happen.
Yeah, you tell that asshole, Morgana.
Created from the dregs of human hope. It is impossible for a petty existence like you to overrule my precedent.
I don't know, man. He's got the green band. Don't underestimate Garudine plus Wind Boost plus Wind Amp.
Human hope is a desire too. You better not underestimate it.
And there's that.
The Phantom Thieves will yield to no one, no matter who they are. Even if only one of us remains, we'll get back up and fight to the very end.
Yeah, what he said.
We'll definitely.
If I can get up.
Definitely. Take the world!
Of course, we got to get up first in order to do that, Morgana. So. Meanwhile, God.
Someone just disappeared.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot, lady.
What the hell? What's going on? Do something, damn it! Aren't you the police?
I don't think they can help here.
Please, you have to calm down.
Morgana's secretly the true main character, yeah.
Sir, what's going on here?
How the hell should I know? Have the world ever ended for you?
The number you are trying to call is not reachable.
Oh my God.
No use.
No cell service either. Oh, who turned on the loudspeakers? Somebody did. Thanks for doing that.
What was this again?
Oh, come on, really?
The Phantom Thieves?
Thank you.
Weren't the Phantom Thieves those...
They haven't given up yet.
No, we have not. I
Can they
think.
even do anything about a situation like this?
Maybe not, but we sure as hell can try.
No, it's impossible. There's no way.
Well, don't give up on us yet. We're down, but we're not out.
Take it down, Phantom Thieves!
Hell yeah, Mishima! You tell them. I don't know if they're listening, but you tell them. Spread the word, Mishima.
You think they risked their lives all this time? Damn it, you guys, snap out of it! When will you stop running from the truth?
Ideally, right about now would be nice.
Phantom Thieves. Yes, the Phantom Thieves.
It's like they suddenly snapped out of it. Great. Well, I'm not going to complain. It's helping us, so...
Phantom Thieves! Can you hear us?
Yeah, Mishima coming up with the best support. It's a good thing we maxed out his Confidant there. I don't know if I would have been able to beat the game without it. No, you can beat the game without maxing anybody, but... Yeah, it's better if we do. Yeah, plays reaching out to the truth, yeah.
I sure am. Is the same true for you too?
Well, I kind of lived with one for a year, so...
Pretty much. Looks like it's not just us, though.
It changes this part there, Dudbun. If you haven't maxed out certain confidants, like the ones obviously that aren't in your party, they won't show up in this section here. It doesn't change the end game result of it, but it changes the dialogue, so...
I'm not letting you lose after getting this far.
You'll still get Sojiro Mishima regardless.
It may not look like
Just might not get these people.
I've got high hopes for you guys. You better win this.
They'll win if I cheer them on? Then I'll cheer them on as much as they need. You've stolen the hearts of this many people. I won't let you lose. I can tell that you are all capable of standing up against any kind of fate.
You all are truly causing a revolution right now. Go!
Look forward and keep fighting. You taught me that after all.
Forward with conviction, just like Hifumi says, basically.
This time, and I'll continue doing so here on out.
You are our last hope. I beg you, finish this.
That's you guys' fault. I don't know when to quit either. Get back up. Don't lose to that thing.
No matter what anyone says, I believe in you guys. Go for it, Phantom
Can't escape from crossing fate, that's true. That's a good point.
You, everyone. I will believe in you to the very end.
Well, how can we say no when all these people are cheering us on now? Come on, everybody. No, it's not nap time anymore. Break's over.
Those are the voices of the humans you made fun of.
The ones you're trying to rule over.
No one wants you to rule over them. Isn't that right?
Yeah, last I checked, Japan was a democracy. So I think it's about time we impeach you, Yaldabaoth. No Akechi-kun support, even though we maxed him out, yeah. Life Alert has responded, yep.
But they're cheering for us.
Yeah, charge the spirit bomb.
Doesn't feel bad.
Feels good. Feels kind of warm.
You don't have to tell us twice.
We won't let ourselves be erased. We're going all out, damn it!
God is the one who creates the world.
Yeah, maybe, but not you. You're not a god. You're just someone who thinks he is.
I've made up my mind. I will see my justice through for the sake of protecting what I care about.
Morgana.
The same goes for you guys, too.
Well, yeah.
If you've decided to take the world from him, don't compromise your ideals to the very end.
Okay, should be easy enough.
Let's defeat him together.
Yeah.
Hey, God!
Yeah, Persona 6, you fight God himself.
Down there. They're praying there's no place for someone like you in this world.
Okay, I'll give you that one, Ryuji.
Give that evil god his final warning.
Okay, if you say so. You picked the wrong guy to mess with, Yaldabaoth, and now I'm taking you down. Anybody hear that? Sounds like there's like a faint ringing in the background. Oh god, it's charging up too fast! They're gonna overload the meter! Everybody take cover! Hello, my old friend. You've been a slave for so long. Ready to be free?
So you have failed to harness the power. No matter how many prayers of those foolish masses come together.
What the?
You were saying? What power didn't I harness? I got power right here.
That's... Man, it's huge!
What an immense power! No way. Is it a persona?
I don't believe what I'm seeing. What is that? Is that what Phantom Thieves doing too? That's totally amazing. Keep it up, Phantom Thieves!
Fools. This is what mad do.
We're only doomed if we let you keep ruling us. And that's not gonna happen. Not if I have anything to say about it. I don't think so.
Impossible.
They're insanely strong. They're not just Phantom Thieves anymore. That's like some super demon lord. So awesome.
I see. If a god plays naughty, then it's a demon lord's duty to punish him.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What better way is there for a finale as a trickster? Joker, we're entrusting our strength and the people's hopes to you. Put an end to this.
All right, let's bring it home, Saizo.
Pillage him. Sataniah!
Be gone.
Preposterous. You dare wrong the people's wishes.
Wish on this. And that's how Satan saved Christmas. In July. Well, yeah, you gotta execute him, so... Executioner style.
What power? It surpasses mine own. A god born from the wish of the masses.
Shouldn't count out individuality, Yaldabaoth. It's pretty strong.
This is the true trickster. Damn that Igor. It seems he wasn't spouting nonsense.
He's only been doing this for like, what, 6 games now? I think he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Mitsuru would be proud. He's a tricky one. And he dies. For real this time. He's gone. Ah, the treasure of mementos, I presume.
Is that a treasure? Right, Mona?
Thanks for everything, gang.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mona-chan? Mona? Humans have the power to change the world. They just forgot about that a bit.
Yeah, super dead. That's pretty much it.
Hey.
Thanks to you guys, I was able to complete my duty.
We saw it through to the end, my friend.
Everything was thanks to you. Wasn't it, Morgana?
Even though you weren't in the final party. Yeah, thanks to you. Yeah, input Final Fantasy victory theme. Yeah, thanks, Morgana. We couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much.
That's because you're technically made of humans, sort of.
Nothing could make me happier.
Well, I'm glad.
This place will soon disappear, too.
And so will you, won't you? That's what you've been holding back this whole time.
Time to go home.
Yeah, he was there for moral support. That's what counts. Okay, why?
What the hell?
Is it flooding the streets? Come on, man.
What is this?
After everything we did, are you serious? Are you gonna fake me out again, game? Come on. Don't do this to me now. We'll get to that game eventually, Hoo Boy. Not just yet, but soon. Well, I don't want to say soon. I don't know how soon.
Looks like the rain stopped.
Hey, guys! What?
Okay, well, even though it's flooded, at least the rain's gone. That's the sky that I know. Yeah. Is he gonna pull Bayonetta? Probably not.
So beautiful. Yeah.
Well, we did it. Mementos is gone. Separated from reality. Good job, team.
Why is everything...
I would assume that's their memories being taken of
Not just
what
the
happened.
metaverse. It can be freely remade. The same goes for you and everyone else.
Dude, Mona!
This can't be happening!
Soon a new world will come. One where mankind isn't held captive. The world will shine brightly as long as you hold hope in your hearts.
What's going to happen to you?
Remember, there's no such thing as the real world.
What each person sees and feels, those are what shape reality. This is what gives the world infinite potential. Even if you feel that only darkness lies ahead, as long as you hold hands together, see it through as one, the world will never end. The world exists within all of you.
Goodbye, my friend. It was good knowing you. Yeah, the manliest of tears.
We're gonna...
Mona.
Yeah, cries in silent protag language.
Gone. The Mentos must have disappeared too.
We can't see Mona anymore, can we?
No, I don't think so.
It's fine. I already know.
What are y'all so gloomy for? Mona would laugh at us for it.
Yeah, I guess he kind of would.
That reminds me. What about the public?
Yeah. He will be missed.
Able to change their hearts?
I'm gonna be late for my date.
That's debatable, Yusuke.
All alone on Christmas, huh?
It's not looking good.
It's kinda hard to tell.
Yeah.
Aren't we going into the new year without a prime minister? Will this country be alright?
But there's no way we're getting Shido. There are tons of shady rumors about him, you know?
Yeah, Deadbutt. Well, my bag's gonna be a whole lot lighter now. I'm not saying that's a good thing, though.
I wonder how things will go. I hope they go well.
Let's believe in the adults. Sis promised us, after all.
She did.
From here on out, it's the prosecutor's job, huh?
Yeah. I'll have to
If we
leave it to
can't
her.
enter the metaverse, that means we've been relieved of being phantom thieves.
That was our last job.
It feels a bit
Yeah, exactly, Conker. I think everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna miss him and all of his shenanigans and antics and blah, blah, blah. And they get to that point and they're like, oh, maybe I won't miss him that much.
It's chilly.
Oh, hey.
It's snowing.
It's about time. It's only been freezing cold for like days now.
No wonder it's cold.
Yeah, exactly, Carbon.
Is this what they call a white Christmas?
Well, there needs to be more snow on the ground for that, Anne, but
It's still Christmas Eve.
very true.
Christmas. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, space-time distortion, pretty much.
Anyhow, we'll have to see what happens for now. We should probably break for today.
Okay,
Let's meet at LeBlanc tomorrow and have a final meeting on the situation.
sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, it'll be Christmas, so why don't we do a last celebration party?
I don't know, though. Something tells me the celebration's going to be periodically interrupted by a bunch of waterworks from Morgana not being there.
I like the sound of that. There better not be anyone that's got plans already.
Well, about that. I might. Yeah, Futaba's got to be freezing, because she's the most lightly dressed out of all of us, for sure. Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah,
to
about
persuade
that.
Boss to let us reserve the store for the party.
Okay, I'll let him know.
We're counting on you.
I got it.
Well then, see you all again tomorrow.
Yeah, what do I do with all this fatty tuna?
I'm worried about Sojiro, so I'm gonna head home.
Probably save it for the celebration tomorrow. We'll eat it in his honor.
We should go home too.
Alright, I'll see you guys there. I've got to meet someone, though. You want it? Okay, we'll all eat it in his honor, then. I'll share it with the audience. Actually, you know what? Let's right over here. And now we're into the ending, basically, but it's an extended ending, and when I say extended, I really mean extended, so.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve.
You might not want to say that too loud, Sai. Somebody might hear you.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Okay. How's the
First
investigation
off,
going?
Thank you for taking my request.
You're welcome.
With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes.
Yeah, let's
It
get
will
Metal Gear on
change,
this
won't it?
ending. Yeah. That's what we're hoping, but I suppose there's only one way to find out.
True. It was social reform on a scale no one has ever accomplished before.
Right.
But I believe that it will.
Well, I'm glad.
Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
The problem lies in proving him guilty.
Yeah, that might be tough.
It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made.
And now that the metaverse is gone, there's no way to prove that, right?
Akechi, who perpetrated those crimes, has gone missing. You're the only ones left who can testify.
So what are you gonna do? Put me in witness protection or something?
I'll be blunt.
I don't think that's gonna work, though.
I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
Why, exactly? What good will that do?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However...
Oh, yeah, that'll probably indict me too, won't it?
that will mean placing you on center stage.
Yeah, wait, wrong game.
You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country. But there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide.
Yeah, they'll try to indict me with any number of crimes if it means getting the Prime Minister off scot-free.
They'll lose face to you and
maybe
the
later.
Phantom Thieves.
Have hope, Dudbun. I don't know if they'll do anything canon with him in the future, but there's always that chance.
If that happens, there's no telling what they'll do to you or your teammates.
So the best chance of me living through this and everyone else is for me to basically turn myself in so that all the blame comes to me.
There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all.
Oh, not again.
If you turn yourself into the police...
Yeah,
you'll
he's
be
alive and
arrested.
dancing.
And there's your past record. The police and prosecution will strike there.
Of course they will.
They'll treat your arrest as grave misconduct and revoke your probation.
Great.
You'll most likely be sent to juvenile hall and placed in solitary confinement.
Nothing new there. Been there
They'll be
before.
content as long as they get a testimony without the Phantom Thieves being hailed as heroes. That should guarantee the safety of your teammates. Or rather, I'll make sure it's guaranteed.
So, essentially, no good deed goes unpunished. I have to turn myself in to basically help with indicting Shido for his crimes, which will probably get him off the stand as Prime Minister. But, like I said, it'll also indict me, so the prosecutors want whatever they can get out of it, and if it means that I go to jail along with Shido for the variety of crimes, or at the very least Shido gets laid off and I still go to jail, at least nobody will be coming after us then. That's the basic gist of it.
I'll close all
It's a
the
deal,
cases
really.
surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too,
Basically
isn't it?
conquer. Well, yeah, that would be the best thing. Yep, so I gotta turn myself in. No, they would not. Right, exactly. So what's the best course from here? Yeah, we got to make sure that all this wasn't for nothing now.
This is almost like
Yeah, sounds
a
familiar.
final deal between the two of us.
It's like Atlas has tread this road before.
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
And yeah, you don't get a choice in the matter. You have to. So let's save our teammates and reform society at the same time.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd say that. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, I mean my expectations were high already, Sai. Now they're in the clouds, so don't you let me down.
Let's go.
All right. Off to jail again. Great. Yeah, bad ending. What if you could say no, bad ending? Yeah. Oh shit, my phone. I think I know who that is. Yeah, Sai, I had previous plans tonight. Yeah, I have urgent business. It's very urgent. It's Christmas Eve after all. Oh, so she's just gonna let us turn ourselves in the morning. Okay, sure. Why not? At least she understands. Ring ring, phone call. And of course, it's Chihaya. I think it just said that because it's Christmas Eve, Chihaya. So yeah, if you had more than one girl around your arm in the game right now, you get messages from all of them to spend time, but we're exclusive, so we only get to spend time with Chihaya. If you had nobody, then you'd have to spend time with Futaba and Sojiro at the end, and you'd just have a big old family Christmas dinner, which is actually pretty nice. It's a nice and sweet scene, but yeah, we had to commit to somebody by the end here. Oh, of course. Well, let's go pick her up. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into on this final night of the game. Yeah, then he ran away to Hawaii to become a Pokemon Master. Yep. He's like, well, I've finished one franchise. Time to move on.
I'm exhausted from the crowds today. All of those couples radiating auras of happiness.
You're acting like we weren't radiating our own. Yeah, we're happier than them.
What?
At least I know I'm happier.
Oh, and don't think I didn't notice.
What, the I Heart Tokyo t-shirt? Yeah, I know. I'll get it out of here.
You were looking at another girl, weren't you?
Wait, what? Yeah, don't. Let's not beat around the bush here, Chihaya. It's not even remotely true.
Oh.
I know it's cliche, but come on now.
You're trying to dodge the question with all your might.
I'm doing a good job, though, aren't I?
There's no point in trying to hide it from me.
She is a little bit shorter than we are, yeah. How do I break the news to her?
I almost forgot.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, some cologne. Thanks.
Please take this. I hope you like it.
Well, it smells good. Yeah, thank you.
I knew you'd say something like that.
That's just appropriate for this situation, Chihaya.
Just kidding. Can I tell you something without you getting angry?
Okay, sure.
Thanks to the Phantom Thieves, this city, or rather, this world...
So are we about to get laid?
However, in contrast, you are personally facing a very bumpy road ahead.
Well, that's nothing new for me.
You're going to be okay, right?
If that happens, there's no telling what they'll do to you or your teammates. There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all.
So, as Arsene and then Michael said at a certain point during the final, well, during the stream there, we have to commit all forms of sacrilegious acts for the sake of our justice. Time to commit the final sacrilegious act that Saizo will commit. He has to lie to his girlfriend. Good luck, sir!
What's wrong?
Yeah, how to break it to her. Well, the best way to break it to her is to not break it to her, so... No, I'm good. Just got a lot on my mind right now. That's like the worst thing to say in this situation, and I know it.
I should go.
Well, no, you can stay. If you want to go, I'll walk you to the station then.
I can get home by myself.
Are you sure? Okay.
There's no point in trying to hide things from me. I was really happy that you invited me today. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Well, she would know. She is a pretty damn good fortune teller after all. Yeah, blue-balled. But yeah, it was the only way we could get away with this without anybody else getting in trouble, so... Okay. Mash that yes button.
The public prosecutor's office finally decided today to break its long-standing silence. It seems there was consensus to try Representative Shido for the countless crimes he confessed.
It's about time.
Furthermore, many demands have been made for Representative Shido to resign from his public position.
So then who is next in succession?
Nationwide
That's the real
protests
question.
have begun in support of
Yoshida?
holding new
No,
elections,
probably not.
And an internet proposal has...
I'm surprised so much changed in just one night.
Well, the world changed, Sojiro, so I mean...
It's pretty impressive.
What is Makoto doing there? Well... You'll see in a moment.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, not so merry, Ryuji. Not so merry. She has to break the news to the group.
Huh? Why do you look so down?
Bored out of her goddamn mind. I don't know if that's bored so much as she was bawling her eyes out a few minutes ago, and now she's resting because she's about to do it again.
Hey, Ryuji.
What's up with this gloomy vibe?
Well...
Who's our guy?
About him.
Mako-chan, what's wrong?
It's okay. I'll explain.
Okay, well, good, because I don't think Makoto would have been able to do it without breaking into tears there.
What the hell?
I don't comprehend. The hero who saved this nation is now living in juvenile hall?
No good deed goes unpunished, Yusuke. Well, he might. He just might, Dudbun, so...
It's just how the system works.
Well, we fought to... well, not really change that system, but we fought to make the system better for everybody, so...
Don't let it get to you.
Yeah, then Ryuji had a tantrum.
I did my best to discuss the options, but nothing I said could change the outcome.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
And now, of course, the problem is that they can't change anybody's hearts anymore to get me released because, well, we aren't Phantom Thieves anymore.
Are we supposed to just agree to this?
Yeah, well...
I can't do that! Me neither!
I must object as well.
Okay, well then do something about it.
Makes sense, but the measures following were questionable at best.
Yeah, Brojiro, yeah.
All that crap about his record and probation was bullshit. He didn't do any of that.
I don't think anybody cares, Ryuji.
Won't everything just cancel out if Shido tells the whole truth?
No, because they can't corroborate the metaverse anymore, Anne.
That won't be enough. Remember what my sister said before? In order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
Yeah, and it's not likely we're gonna get that now.
Evidence? How are we gonna find anything like that? I mean, the police were in on all that crap too. So any proof they got's probably been destroyed.
Futaba, is there any way you can use your computer to find information?
I'll do what I can. But don't put too much faith in it. It's not some kind of almighty device.
Yeah, computer doesn't do almighty damage there, Yusuke.
The metaverse doesn't exist anymore either.
Right, so you can't just go in there and mess around.
Plus, can't you think of another means by which we
Camera as well. Might have to resort to that eventually. We'll have to see.
I wonder what Mona-chan would say if he were here right now.
Well, he'd probably say we're gonna bust him out no matter what.
He'd likely laugh and tell us how foolish we all are.
Or that.
And he would say it in that high and mighty tone of his.
That guy was real annoying. Now that he's gone, it feels... You know, guess we really did count on him a lot.
Yeah, we sort of did.
The hope of humanity.
I wish I could do something to help our leader.
Well, he didn't disappear for all of us to lose hope now.
Hey! Morgana'd be ashamed of us sitting around here.
Yeah, this is a really shitty Christmas. True, the footage may have been deleted already. We'll have to see.
Honestly, I don't know what we should do. But if we give up, we'll never save him.
Very true.
Didn't he save all of you? If we aren't gonna act now, when will we?
If I don't do it, who will?
We gotta do something.
Yeah, Now's not the time to be hanging our heads.
Right.
What can we do without using the metaverse?
Yeah, civil disobedience?
Maybe we'll be able to find something if we search around.
That too.
Let's just calm down and think about it.
Use your heads.
We've escaped death countless times before. There's no doubt we can do this.
That's right. Let's go.
Wonder what they're planning.
We're gonna save our leader, no matter what it takes.
Guess we'll find out. Meanwhile,
All right.
undermined. That terminology is a little wonky, but I'll go with it. We got to go with it to save everybody. So, sure. Great, we broke an actual law, you know, other than the breaking and entering thing. Yeah, get thrown in jail with him, yeah. I do. It's not true, but I do. Well, that's just great. Okay, so they got what they wanted. Now let's see if Shido gets prosecuted. Right, yeah, that would only make things worse, yeah. Someone's still spouting that Day of Reckoning nonsense? Really?
Just
Yeah, pretty much.
Party down there. They don't even know. Guess that's fine.
I wish he could be here with us.
That said, we have our cellular phones, yes? Was there truly a need to meet?
Our next move's important. We gotta get pumped.
Besides, don't you think it's nice talking in person?
Well, they're gonna get to see those fireworks that we missed out in the summer festival now.
Seems rowdier this year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll need to brace ourselves.
It's like everybody forgot about us already.
Try contacting my father's associates.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like we're set. We must succeed, no matter the cost.
Actually, Haru's legal team would probably be a pretty big help here,
Let's do this.
considering how much trouble they've gotten some other people out of, including Haru's own father. I'm sure he probably could have gotten in legal trouble, but they've probably busted him out of it. And so begins Project Bust Saizo out of jail without actually busting Saizo out of jail. Longest name ever, but it'll work.
Hirei.
I wonder who they're looking for that they have a name and an address. Ah, Shiho even helped us. Not bad.
Hey.
Yeah, too bad we didn't romance her yet. Whoops. Maybe this wouldn't have happened. No, it happens anyway.
Yes.
Well, she's obviously talking to Anne, but, yeah. Who's the active leader of the group? Probably Makoto, since she's sort of second in command. But yeah, Sojiro would also be pretty important for them, so. And now everyone that we made confidants with testifies in our favor. Oh, probably. He's still got a good legal team, too. He worked for the government, you know. Yeah, or the plant, or Lala-chan. I mean, Lala-chan is a phantom thief, so she would know how to fix this. Well, that'll help, too, if we're the key figure in the completion of Dr. Takemi's medicine, so. Yeah. All about proving Saizo's good character there to get him out of trouble. Get us proven innocent. Yeah, definitely the plant. Definitely houseplant. Must be a special parent-teachers conference. Well, not parent-teacher, but teachers conference. Well, he did answer all of our questions correctly in class. You tell him, Kawakami. Yeah, should be a catchy. Yeah. Oh my god, and EY's even gonna use his underground connections. I got the Yakuza on my side now. Man, that's probably the deciding factor right there. Good on you, EY. Thanks, man. Yeah, Ketchy's also MIA, so... The EY with the save. It's fantastic. And Mishima's petitioning for our release, so... I hope he gets him. Everybody seems to be ignoring him, but hopefully he gets all the signatures he needs. Yeah, denial. Aren't those the people that, like, yelled at me for basically brainwashing Chihaya? Great. She's gonna even recruit the ADP to help us. Fantastic. Well, at least they all agreed relatively easily. I don't know how much bribery she had to do to get him there, but... I think I know that street. I think I know that woman. And oh yeah, with the save there too, because that's probably another key point there. That was the lady, by the way, who basically Shido was assaulting when he was drunk. And yeah, if she didn't get that testimony, we probably still would have stayed in jail despite everything, but yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, with the save, EY with the save. So there you go. If you're gonna max anybody in the game, max EY and oh yeah, because they're probably the reason why we're getting busted out. Meanwhile, Yoshida's leading his own party of the government, even though they lost, to victory. And that's unacceptable. Keep talking like this, I'm gonna end up being your assistant, Yoshida. I'll have a place for it anyway. Yeah, Yoshida's helping. Doing the best he can with what he's got. Granted, he's got to work from the top down, so it might be a little bit, but, you know. Oh my god, I got #1 at Gunabout? What the hell? Oh no, never mind, I was gonna say. Oh, I did! What the shit? How did I get #1 if Shinya was around? Maybe he played for me. Well, he's helping Mishima, so that's good.
Hey.
The king begging for help? What's happened to this country? Granted, that would probably only make it more so for people.
Yes.
Yeah, not sure how Igor's gonna help, but we'll see. Apparently, yes, I did beat Shinya at one point. Maybe in the rank 10 confident? I don't know. Or, like I said, he played for me. Well, Hifumi's making a public statement about it, so that's probably a good thing. Yeah, or Lavenza. How's that gonna work? I mean, the worst confidant in terms of help is Caroline and Justine, because they're not even around anymore, technically, so... But you ask and you shall receive, because apparently we're here.
Magnificent.
Yes, by talking with him in the Velvet Room and keeping him company, yes. So...
You're confined in reality now, even after you escape the prison within your heart.
Yeah, like they said, and like I said, no good deed goes unpunished.
An ironic turn of events because you wished for the fortune of others over your own well-being.
Always the martyr, aren't you, Saizo?
Still, it will do. You chose the correct path with your own volition. You did not compromise your beliefs for personal gain to the very end.
Wasn't that kind of the point of my rehabilitation? What's this?
The last arcana you have taken hold of is the world.
You couldn't give me this during the final boss fight?
It is the willpower to stand up in this world on your own feet, unswayed by no one.
Actually, we did, because summoning Satin Isle in the final boss fight was basically the fool taking the world, so...
That will become the basis of hope toward a future with your teammates who share the same
Yeah.
belief.
We already had that reference in this game there, Hoo Boy.
You are no longer an existence that wanders alone.
Like I said, my friends are my power. Oh, dear God.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
Well, I'm glad I kept you entertained, Igor, even if you couldn't see me for most of the game. And off he goes to Persona 6. Or to Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. Just sort of depends on what happens next. But that's non-canon, so... Yeah, that's what Conker said yesterday, too, yeah. Ah, the social butterfly. Come to say goodbye as well? It's so long, social butterfly, but only for now. No more Persona games ever? No, that's not true. I will be doing plenty of Persona games in the future. I'll even be doing Persona 6 when it eventually comes out, because it will. Don't know when, but it will. So,
long time no see.
Yeah, I think that's my line. Why'd you call me here?
I have two great pieces of news for you today.
Okay. Usually it's good news and bad news, but apparently today it's great news and great news.
First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty.
Oh, sweet.
I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very
Now New Game Plus, yeah. We'll get to that eventually, too. Yeah, that's a bit of a relief after all we've been through.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change.
I sure hope so, but he'll probably be locked up in court, like, being prosecuted, excuse me, for quite a while there. Probably a period of years.
The only
Won't see real
charges
change
right
for a
now
while.
are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about.
Right.
Now for the other piece of good news.
Okay.
As of today, you'll be free to go.
Excuse me, what? Seriously?
That's right.
How did that happen?
Brought light to the truth of your case.
Had to disappear during the Velvet Room visit. Not too much. Igor said, good job, you did really well, and then him and Lavenza disappeared. And now we're here, and apparently we're free to go.
We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest.
Oh, sweet.
Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man.
Oh my god.
The other
I haven't been free in so long! Free at last!
Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point.
Thank you, oh yeah.
And that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well.
And, you know, Mishima and Shinya and EY and everybody else, basically.
To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago.
Well, they did have an investigative journalist, a fortune teller, a politician with a decent amount of money, and a former Yakuza member helping them, so I mean...
Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone.
Right.
All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction.
Yes. After 10,000 years that I've lying dormant, I've finally been released from my prison. Yes, and Saizo obtained the world. Yeah, good work. Now I do my own work. Bye.
Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
And Supreme Hacker Futaba, yes, we can't forget her. Well, we did. We made a promise, Sai, so...
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life.
Might be a turning point in your career, huh, Sai?
I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live.
I think you're giving me too much credit. Yeah, I think you're exaggerating.
That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
And our ace detective, yeah, well, we'll get there. Psy romance? Probably not. Are you sure you want to know? Hell, I don't know.
I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this.
I don't think we ever do find out what Sai's treasure is, though, so... Nope, .jpg.
But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Makoto helped show me that as well.
So maybe your treasure was liquid justice.
Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer.
Oh, really? So it was a career change in more ways than one. Wow.
I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else.
Yeah, somebody will do it eventually.
Going
maybe Yoshida.
Forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release.
Yeah, a glorious Nippon steel folded 7 septillion times until it can tear a hole in the fabric of the universe.
Oh, that reminds me. May I ask you one final thing?
Sure. What's up?
According to your testimony, you could have stopped after taking Kamoshida down, couldn't you?
Yeah, we could have.
Why did you continue acting as the Phantom Thieves? Perhaps
Well,
I'm thinking too much into this, but a thief who justly stole the hearts of others, and a criminal who controlled them for his own gain.
Fine line, huh?
It seems your destiny has been tied to Shido's for some time, and now it's finally settled.
Yeah, for justice!
Doesn't this seem a little too perfect? It's almost as though someone planned it all.
You have no idea. Right.
Could it be that this was your goal from the very beginning?
I mean, it wasn't my goal. Technically, it was Yaldabot's goal, but, yeah. In a way, I suppose he helped. He just went off the deep end at the end, but believe it or not, it was probably all just a coincidence. Yeah, because Atlas wanted me to, yeah.
It's as though God was on your side.
Again, you have no idea.
If God even exists, that is.
Not the God that we know. Not in this game anymore.
You know, this job has shown me my fair share of criminals and convicts. But if young people like you exist in this world, maybe things aren't as hopeless as they seem.
Thanks, Sai.
I'm sorry for rambling. I shouldn't keep that man waiting for too long.
Hey, he's got some paperwork for you to sign, I think.
Thank you again for everything you've done.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Later, Sai. I'll see you in a few moments when I'm out of here. You're free to go. Don't come back. Can't promise that. It's like he was waiting for me.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez.
Well,
to be honest, I didn't really want to come.
you were gonna make me walk?
Stop bugging me.
Of
Anyway,
course
you're
not.
a free man now, aren't you? And it'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch.
Gotta keep up impressions, right, Sojiro?
All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick.
Yeah, kept you waiting, huh? We'll be getting to that soon enough anyway, because someone's gonna make that reference in Metal Gear Rising at the very beginning, so... Yeah, blue punch buggy. No punch back. Boy, this is deja vu.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Are we sure we actually went through the whole game, or...?
Another accident, huh?
Great.
Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Yeah, what a shit show. I'm trying to forget.
You never change, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thinking back,
Are we stuck in a
pretty
temporal loop? Well...
throwing you in that storage room all by yourself.
Oh, come on.
And soon you're gonna be.
Going home.
Made some great friends here. You better thank them when we get back, all right?
Oh, don't worry, I plan on it. Yeah, quiet Sorodo. Well, we're home. For as much as this place could be considered home. Always closed, aren't you? Lucy, I'm home! Hey, everybody.
Hey there.
What's going on? Long time no see. Oh my god, Cole. I don't even know what that means, man.
Namaste!
I don't know what that means either.
Whoa!
Quite the reception.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Not bad. You look fine.
It's okay. EY had some Yakuza friends on the inside. Nobody would even touch me.
I'm glad you seem well.
Read too much, JoJo.
Come sit over here.
Alright, well, I can tell you all about my jail friends now.
Groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Oh, probably.
Man, it went well, yeah?
Yeah, you guys did some pretty good work there.
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
I would hope so.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something.
And what's that?
Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
Oh, the jail confidants, yeah. Did he drop the soap? Boy, I sure hope not.
We were running around everywhere we could since the new year. It must have been over a month.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not just us. Everyone
Oh
who
God,
believed
why?
in you joined us.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Well, leader for only so long, but thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
What are you talking about? You're the one who took the hit for us.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
Oh, Jesus, you wouldn't believe how terrible the food in there was. God, it was awful. It was way worse than eating anything I've eaten in this store.
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul.
Yeah.
So, what did you eat?
Well, it wasn't coffee and curry, that's for sure.
Bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian?
Not the dreaded durian!
You're missing the point.
Tastes like soapy sponges, oh God.
Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now.
Oh, really?
Everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
Yeah. Let's celebrate then. Except...
Well, not quite everyone.
Yeah.
Right. Morgana.
Well, we knew this was gonna happen when we had this party.
He may have been the key person on this whole mission.
Yeah, let's not think on that too long. Yeah, he was in solitary, so that wouldn't have happened, so... I know, I miss Akechi too.
We even considered what he would do when we were about to give up.
I'm sure you thought that he was telling you don't give up, you're being foolish.
Mona totally would have done something, right? That cat would never quit on you.
Yeah, he would have done something, so.
He was always there to pull us forward.
Morgana truly was the engine of the Phantom Thieves.
In more ways than one.
He was a car after all.
Yeah, that was the joke, Anne.
I want to see Mona again.
Huh? That was quick, boss.
Oh, what the hell?
Anyone call for me?
You goddamn cat! Don't you ever do that again!
What are you doing here?
Just kidding, he's fine.
Did you disappear?
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
Great.
Huh? So, you stayed in reality as a cat?
How does that even work?
When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this.
That don't make any sense, though. I mean, if you were alive, you should have come back right away.
Yeah, you would think.
I
Got no answer for you, sorry.
It was right after I had said goodbye. It would have been awkward to come back so soon.
Oh, god damn it, Morgana.
It seems you finally learned how to be tactful.
It took him long enough.
He's grown.
Oh my god.
I knew you guys had found your witness, so I was just waiting for him to get discharged.
Yeah, it's just a catchy. That's the only unhappy ending here.
Well done on that, seriously. You pulled it off even without my help.
Yeah, but your help would have been helpful.
You've
Could have been there for moral
returned to your
support.
normal, conceited self.
And that didn't take long.
I'm sorry I worried you all. Oh, can I borrow the shower before you all rush to hug me? I was stray for so long, I think I might smell.
Yeah, get in line, pussycat. I gotta get in the shower too. I've been in jail for 2 months.
This ain't the time for a shower, you stupid cat!
We'll go to the medicinal bath. It is Monday, after all.
Give us our tears back!
You are
Oh.
unforgivable.
Just like always.
Stop
Time for an all-out attack on Mona. I've been waiting for this.
Talk about a harsh welcome.
Tough crowd. Never change, Phantom Thieves. Never change.
Matters are finally back to normal.
Yep.
Right.
It's great that you're back and all, but what are you gonna do now?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. All right, you're free as a bird now, basically. Are you gonna live here or what?
Well, I've been thinking.
About what?
How to become human, of course.
Of course.
Oh, really?
Because we haven't dropped that point yet.
Might have learned that I'm not a human now, but that doesn't mean I can't turn into one.
You know what? You know what? No, I'm not even gonna question it. My brain will hurt too much from trying to think about how that would even work, so I'm not even gonna question it.
Plus, I think there's a reason I survived like this.
Well,
Regardless, I'm glad to see you're safe.
Now, this is just a guess. But I think I'm still here because you all remained cognitive of me.
yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to mention it specifically, but the reason why Morgana is here in reality is because even though he disappeared with Mementos, everyone remembered him, and so when he disappeared with Mementos, Igor just kind of sort of kicked him back out the door again, was like, yeah, you got a place at home now in reality, go home now. So, yeah, fuck logic, I'm going to turn into a human later. He's trying to pull a Teddy, yes, that is true there, Hoo Boy.
Even after the world's distortions disappeared, you kept me in your minds.
He just doesn't have a costume yet, but maybe soon enough.
That means you guys think there's a place for me in the real world.
Well, there's a place for you here, Morgana.
Of course! This is where you belong, Mona!
All you're going to say is 4, yeah, well.
She's correct.
You're not wrong about that, guys.
Sorry for butting in and all. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month?
Oh, yeah. Announcement.
Can't you stay here?
No.
Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they?
Yeah, but doesn't mean I can't go back. Gotta change minds everywhere, man. Can't just be a hero here.
It's just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
Maybe, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? Yeah, place in my bag, yeah. Living cat years. I don't know, Dudbun. That's a good question.
How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct?
Right.
Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
And then we'll live like normal high school students for the rest of the month that I'm here.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it.
It sounded better in my head.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
True. Kind of wish you could see his parents. I don't know.
I guess you're right.
Them being these sort of like out of mind people that just threw him by the wayside because they were too inconvenient because of the crime he committed, quote unquote crime. It just makes sense. Now he can go home with his head held high and be like, listen, we need to talk about what you did to me last April.
We just gotta double our excitement for today.
Double the excitement, double the fun.
Ahem. I know this is
Wait, I
silly,
think that's an Oreo commercial.
but I've
Never mind.
decided to go with him.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty special after all.
Well, I don't know about that, but you would have a place in my house as long as my parents are okay with a
If I
cat.
stay by him, I might be able to figure out how I can become human too.
And I mean, let's be real here. If they're not okay with me having a cat, I've got like a million gazillion yen, so I'll just move out. I'll pay rent here.
Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
And in case he decides to start staying up in the evening. Aren't you tired, Saizo? I'm counting on you, Morgana. Keep me in line.
Leave it to
Yeah,
me.
throw hands back home.
Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
Always gotta have the last word, don't you?
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
True.
It is far too early for a farewell party.
Okay.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
So then tonight, let's celebrate.
Then it could be my comeback party. Nobody can complain about that, right?
I guess we can add that to
I
the
demand
list.
sushi! Sushi!
And fatty tuna!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Well, it's mostly the cat, so.
Oh, I was wondering why I heard meowing. The cat's back.
Your best friend in the whole wide world has returned, Sojiro.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Nothing has changed.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
Well, I don't know what he fed him, but maybe he finally got what he wanted all this time.
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
Yeah, I wonder.
If Morgana becomes human, we may end up just like him.
Oh god. 2 of me?
See that?
I don't know about that.
Possible. Me be like him?
Oh no.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad.
Let's just hope we never become mortal enemies, or else I'll have to face myself.
I definitely don't want to be like Ryuji, though.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
And nothing has changed.
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
Yep, same as usual.
The world's changed, but you guys are the same as ever.
He might be a ladies' man, yeah. Well, you know which lady he'd be going for first.
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Oh my god.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Here we go again.
In any case, we're all here. Let's kick this party off.
Alright, sounds good.
Very well.
Put aside our differences for now. Do you think I'm made of money? Well, we're back. Well, I'm glad, but you could have just come back here and waited for me, dude. Like, hello? Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to see if my parents are okay with that, but... Oh boy, who's texting me now? Oh, hey, Chihaya again. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? Yeah, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. We gotta hang out with Chihaya tomorrow. Let's do it! Actually, that's our one last phrasing. Whoops. Not a bad thing, though, if we're saying it for Saizo's girlfriend, but... Okay, listen, man, I've been in jail for 2 months. I gotta see my girlfriend.
Hey.
Yeah, that's true. The others would probably know he's there if he stayed up here. Yeah, working in the shop so I can perfect my coffee and curry. Gotta go home with some sort of skill. Yes, another phrasing clip for the library. We'll get the library filled out with all of them eventually.
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here.
Well, yeah.
Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young, ooh boy.
Hey, he shouted you out there, hoo boy. Ah, my date has arrived. Hey, Chihaya. What's up?
Oh, yeah, you should have just told me.
Couldn't ruin the surprise, could I, boss?
Here, I'll leave this store to you.
Okay.
Enjoy yourselves.
What does that even mean? I know what it means.
Good evening.
Hello. Yeah, here, I'll make you some coffee.
Thank you.
You know, after I wash the dishes. Yeah, don't make a mess. No, no promises there.
About you being a prisoner and you being able to return.
Well, good. I'm glad that you knew I was going to get out anyway. Could have told everybody.
I'm shocked about this, even though I knew about it. Do you know what today is?
Valentine's Day?
That's right.
My sense of time hasn't gone away just because I was in jail for 2 months. Oh, what you got?
It has your lucky color and number.
You looked those up for me? Well, thanks. Yeah. I wonder what's inside.
Chocolate, of course.
Of course. So we got Chihaya's chocolate as an item.
I had to wait in a really long line to buy it, and a girl stomped on my foot on her way out.
Oh, jeez.
But it kind of made me happy.
Yeah, take it easy, hoo boy. Yeah, what do you mean, boss? Boss? Boss! What?
I'm still telling fortunes, but I've cut all ties with the chairman.
Oh, so you went solo? Okay. Yeah, let me just be completely honest with you here.
I was thinking the same thing. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who receive bad fortunes.
Huh.
Sometimes I feel like all my time is consumed with counseling other people about their relationships.
Yeah, so it's nice to come back to your own at some point, right?
But a fortune teller is allowed to be happy too, right?
Of course. Oh, yeah, I guess we should break the news to her. So, I'm going back to my hometown in a month. Sorry.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'd like to sit next to you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
There's just one thing that I haven't been able to see yet.
I would say, and what's that, but that could invite a bunch
And
of
I'm
other
a little scared
questions.
to know the answer.
Okay, and what's that?
You're going home next month, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do for you?
And there it is! Yeah, actually, I mean, I know you've got a good place here in Shibuya, but you want to tag along? I'm sure the country folks wouldn't mind.
You mean...
Yeah?
But I have my job, and we're both still...
Well, I'm not saying right away, just when you're financially secure.
I didn't anticipate this.
Well, you should know me by this point. We can change fate whenever we want.
We have to think this through.
Hmm.
I'm here with you.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
You
Aww.
want to know what I'm thinking?
I think I know already.
It's that I wish this moment would last forever.
What are Mom and Dad gonna say? Yes, Chihaya might be able to move out there with us. She's, out of anybody in the game that you could romance, I feel like she's the one who sort of has the least amount of ties to Shibuya. I mean, she has her job here, sure, but other than that, she's practically like she's not really tied down by anything here, you know, other than the fact that she has her successful fortune-telling job here. So I feel like out of anybody, she kind of would be able to go. And that's also sort of why I picked her, because I was like, well, you know, there is this scene to think about, so. And all manner of naughty things were done that night. Yeah, all the while he's got his poker face. Sounds about right. Oh, Mishima's gonna leave the site up. Okay, cool. For anybody who needs it. Yeah, Breaking Fate and the cards that try to tell it. Yep.
Hey, finally taking off tomorrow.
Yep.
Sojiro said you don't have to help out here today.
Oh, okay.
Go and see your friends before you leave.
Oh, alright, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'll go do that.
Off you go then.
Try not to cry.
No promises. Yeah, the final super fast forward, yeah. This time, not spoilery, though. Okay, and so in our final day here in Shibuya, we get to say goodbye to all of the friends that we've made along the way. I don't think you can see where all of them are, but I don't think they're too far. Now let's start where home is, because home's where the heart is after all. Can I go see my plant? She's gonna want me to say something. I can. Cool. Well, looks like somebody took care of her. Just give me a minute, man. I need this. So long and farewell, houseplant. You are in good hands now. I'll miss you, but parting is such sweet sorrow. Till we meet again. And, you know, keep my stuff safe, alright? I kind of want all this stuff to be back here if I ever decide to visit, okay? Later. Yes, goodbye, houseplant. You will be missed. Can't use the restroom, though. Futaba. Oh, really? Good for her. So you guys both passed the exam. Oh, that's so good. I'm so proud of you guys. Yeah, congratulations. Well, true, yeah. Just gotta make something out of it, Futaba. It's good. It's a good first step. Well, good. Okay, I'll have it waiting for you. And for talking to Futaba after maxing her confidant, we get the promise list. All of the items that you get from your confidants today basically allow you to do stuff in New Game Plus that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do. I'll show you that in a little bit.
Come hang out with me sometime, okay?
Yeah, for sure, Futaba. I'll be back. Boss, it's been fun. Well, I know, but yeah, I'll have it all ready in the morning. Okay. Yeah, I probably should. So I've been saving this for a while, but I've been writing about all of the stuff that's happened over the course of the time. I wanted to keep a journal of it so that if you weren't around to check on me, somebody was. There you go. We made a promise, didn't we? Alright, good. Yeah, it has. One of the hardest side jobs in the world. All it is changing the world, right? Okay. And so for maxing out Sojiro's Confidant, we get the recipe notes. Good.
Shouldn't you be saying your goodbyes? Go on.
We might be able to bring Plant-chan home. That's true. We may be able to. But if not, I mean, Sojiro can always keep her here. She might find another friend ready and waiting for her who's been here this whole time. Okay, well, we can't use the payphone to call Kawakami, so that means she's got to be around here somewhere. Anyway, so the items that you get there, let's go and check them out. Are they down here? Yeah. I think this one increases the number of points that you get, so that if you didn't max out Confidants on your first playthrough there, you can max them out now. But the Promise List lets you use Treasure Reboot and Memento Scan in New Game Plus without increasing Futaba's Confidant above rank 1. And in Sojiro's case, you make Master Coffee and Master Curry after you get him to rank 1. So as long as you get the Confidants to rank 1, you can do most of the good stuff with their Confidant. Not all of the good stuff, but most of it. So. But yeah, we're taking home a cool 1.6 million yen, so maybe that'll be the down payment on my apartment. We'll see. Yes, now you can make the best coffee and curry possible back home.
Hey.
Oh, did I? Let's check it out. Ah, Chihaya. She'll be at her usual spot. Okay. Yeah, let's go see Chihaya. And then we'll be back after that. Hey there! Well, yeah. Okay, cool. And then eventually when I get the down payment on the apartment, I will let you know. Yeah, I'll come back to visit. For sure. I think you're thinking too much into it. Okay, and for maxing out Chihaya's Confidant, we get the Fortune Tarot card. Well, good. Well, one day I won't be a student, Chihaya, and then, well, we'll be happy together.
I'll be the one who takes your fate. Just kidding.
I don't know that you are kidding, Chihaya. I don't know that you are. Is Oya over here? Is Lala over here? Let's go find out. I don't exactly know who's where here, but we'll find out. Is this place even open right now? Okay, yeah, let's check it out. What are you guys doing here day drinking? Thanks, Lala. Okay, sounds good. I'll come back for a toast. Hey, Oya.
Huh?
What do you mean? I would ask you why you're here day drinking, but yeah, here to say goodbye. And what's that? Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, well, you know, I did some work, but it was mostly you, you know. And for maxing out Oya's Confidant, we get the interview notes. Okay, cool.
Accomplices, you know. So I won't let you ignore my calls, got it?
Not that I could if I wanted to. Alright, later, you guys. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll watch. I'll watch, Lala. Thanks for your concern. Let's see if there's anybody else here. I think Mishima's probably in either Shibuya or Akihabara. Anybody down the street there? No, not really. Shinjuku decriminalization strategy. They're finally working on that, huh? Oh boy. Maybe he'll be in Persona 6. Great. Hey, Lavenza. I did. Okay. Well, yeah, that's exactly what we did. I will try not to. Yeah, and thanks for all the help there, Lavenza. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, it was an ordeal, wasn't it? For maxing out Justine and Caroline's confidant, we get the cell key. Right. Oh, so I didn't get one because I was locked up, huh? Okay. So yeah, in other Persona games, the reason why the Persona users, the wildcard users, can get into the Velvet Room in the first place is because they can unlock the door to it using a cell key. In Persona 5, because of the nature of me being a captive of Yaldabaoth, we couldn't unlock the door without Caroline or Justine's help, but now we can, so. Well, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I don't think I could forget them if I wanted to.
Trickster as yourself may already know that at this point.
So can we get into the Velvet Room? No. Unfortunately, we can't go see Igor again, but he's already gone, so he said his goodbyes already. Yeah, let's go someplace else. Okay, so they show you all the different places that your confidants are still available, so let's see. So Sai, Dr. Takemi are there. Haru and Yusuke, Ryuji, Iwai, Yoshida are all there. Makoto and Kawakami are over here. Hifumi is here. And Shinya and Mishima are here. So we'll just go in a big roundabout circle. That is everyone, right? I think so. Yeah, that's everybody. So let's go in a big roundabout circle there. We'll go to Akihabara first. Ah, there's Mishima. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Yeah, heading home tomorrow. Well, I'm glad you're still working on it, Mishima. I wasn't sure, honestly, if you were going to go through with it, so. Alright, Carbon, take it easy. Yeah, thanks for joining on this crazy train we've been going through in this game. Yeah, I think it should be great there, Mishima. You'll do a good job on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it'll sure be something. Oh, what you got? And for maxing out Mishima's confidant, we get the documentary plans. Probably a copy, of course. He's probably got the whole thing saved in the cloud. Okay. I don't need the royalties, man. I got enough money.
But you can't laugh at me, even if I fail. Promise?
Sure. Whatever you say. Alright, let's go see little bro before we go. We already saw little sis, but we gotta go see little bro. Shinya, my man.
Hey.
Yeah, moving tomorrow. We can play online. Yeah, I'll play with you online, man. Okay, sounds good. My connection's not great out there, but I'll do the best I can. Oh, did you? Well, good. I think so. Oh, your secret weapon? You've been holding out all this time? No, it's just... And for maxing out Shinya's confidant, we get the gun controller. Oh, okay. Well, good. That's all you can do sometimes, Shinya. Just work on it a little at a time. Glad I could teach you that there, little bro.
Sorry, I don't know how to say this, but that's the type of person I want to become.
Well, I'll be looking forward coming back here and finding out if you've done it for yourself. I'm sure he will. Alright, off to a new area. Let's go to the Kanda Church to see Hifumi. We'll head back to the school, we'll head back to Shibuya, and then we'll head home. They're making me spend the yen anyway, even though I'm going away. Great. Does the priest have anything new to say? Let's find out. No, not really.
Oh.
Hi, Hifumi. I am. Oh, do you? Okay, yeah, I'll be cheering you on. From the sidelines, but, you know. Oh, wow. She's doing pretty good then. She's making her way in the shogi world. What you got? And for maxing out Hifumi's Confidant, we get the Kosha piece. I can go right next to my king piece when I take it home.
I truly am no match for you. Which is strange, considering I'm your former teacher.
Well, teachers learn a lot from their students too, Hifumi. Never forget that. Alright, off to another area. So now it's just school there and there. Okay. Right? Yeah, okay. Let's go see Makoto and Kawakami. Is she here? Yeah, I think I see her down there. Yeah, there she is. Makoto, what's up? Oh yeah, that's right. You're going to college in a couple of days, aren't you? Yeah, I think I will be. Yeah, I'll be rooting for you, Makoto. You got a lot ahead of you, but you can do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just let you see what was already in front of you, that's all. Well, good. Oh, what you got? For maxing out Makoto's Confidant, we get a Buchi calculator. So almost, these are like the treasures of all of the confidants that you get there. They're sort of like, they're special to all of them in a way that would be essentially like treasures in palaces. So it's nice. It's a nice little touch. Okay, I'll try to use it as much as I can. Yeah, you too, Makoto.
You're a truly great person. Thank you.
Well, I do what I can. Alright, gotta go see teacher, who gave us so many massages to help us free up some nights over the course of the game. Gotta thank her for all of that. Hey, Kawakami. Oh, you're about to give a lecture. Are you, like, counseling anybody who might want to come here, or what? Oh, don't worry. I will. Yeah, I'll work hard.
I see.
Right, exactly. Gotta stay in super tip-top educational shape this year, especially. Get those entrance exams out of the way. Okay. I will give you a call. I mean, I have her phone number, so. And for maxing out Kawakami's Confidant, we get unlimited service. I was gonna say, really? You're gonna let me call you wherever? No, not quite. Yes, and the time she let me slack off in class. Let's not forget those. That's a good call. Well, I did the best I could. I mean, you just needed somebody to talk to most of those times, that's all. Well, you can. I'll let you know when it's happening.
Continue to work hard when you're home. I'll be rooting for you.
Okay, thanks, Kawakami. Alright. Off to Shibuya to see the brunt of our confidants there. And then we'll go back home. We'll see Sai. We'll see Dr. Takemi. And then we'll be good to go. Is that Yoshida over here? I don't think so. I wonder if that's the guy that was in the that had the mental or the psychotic breakdown at the very beginning of the game. Probably not, but interesting to think about, don't you think? Yeah, there's got to be a lot of people on Central Street, I'm sure. So So who's all around here? Anybody in there? No, doesn't look like it. Probably a lot of them are in their usual spots. Especially, I mean, here we go. Here's a good example. Yoshida's right here. I am. Seems like such a long time ago, Yoshida. Yeah, I do. I appreciate what you did, man. Couldn't have done all this without you. I don't know if they would even say that anymore, but sure. Oh, okay. And for maxing out Yoshida's Confidant, we get the Fountain Pen. Oh, okay, so he's maybe one of the Radiant NPCs. Okay. Oh, okay. So you kept it as a memento, huh?
Please consider them as examples of what not to do. That way, at least, of a bit of use.
You've been of more use than that, Yoshida. I mean, you maxed out our charm for us. How can I can't really thank you enough for that. But yeah, that's one thing that I didn't really do over the course of the game here. I didn't really listen to all of the Radiant NPCs and all of their musings there. If I had done that, we would be here probably we probably would have been here another 10 streams, if I'm being honest with you. So had to get this game done eventually, you know.
Yo.
Hey there, EY. I am. Okay, what story? Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, good for him. Congrats for him. Oh, geez, we got another person wanting to grow up like me. Another little bro. True. I know that better than anyone. I have 2 younger brothers. Oh, you're giving me the family seal? Holy shit. And for maxing out EY's Confidant, we get the Gecko Pin. They grow up when you're not looking, EY. Well, I'm glad. Probably true.
Well, I'll leave that to the youngsters. I'm counting on you, kid.
The social commentary, as always, is on point, considering some of the not-so-recent events in our country in the United States where they've talked about high school kids taking up arms against, well, arms, really. People having guns and stuff. But that's a story for another day.
My.
Yeah, 2 little brothers and a little sister. Hi, Haru. It is a little strange meeting right outside of Big Bang Burger. You're gonna open your first location already? Holy shit, congratulations, Haru. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Well, good. Good. I'm glad that as long as you keep in the loop, it should stay with the vision that you have for it, so. Right. Oh, did you? What'd you make? And so for maxing out Haru's Confidant, we get a dyed handkerchief. That would be cool. Oh, it'll be fine.
You're my hero. I hope to return the favor someday.
Well, I'll be there when you open your first location, so that'll be favor enough. I think. Let's see for Yuji's usual spot. Yep. Why am I not surprised?
Yo.
Yo. Yeah, kind of putting a damper on it this year, aren't I? Okay, cool. Sounds good. We'll have fun out there. Yeah, we can go for a run. There's this nice little stretch in the middle of town.
Oh, what an idea!
Well, we could have done that in Inokashira Park there, Ryuji, but I don't think you want to go there. Yeah, I got no ideas either, but yeah, I'll keep running with you. Okay. Well, yeah, sort of. Mm-hmm. It curves quite a bit there, so... Well, you're philosophical there for a second, but don't get your hopes up. And for maxing out Ryuji's Confidant, we get the sports watch. Okay. I'll be there in spirit.
Guess I gotta find a way to get through Shujin without you.
Oh, you'll be fine. Just don't study at the last minute, man. I know I'm saying this and you're not going to listen to me, but don't leave the studying till then. You're not going to get anywhere if you do that. I mean, if you study with Anne, you should be okay, though. Ryuji study with Anne. I don't think we have any chance of that happening. Who's here, by the way, that's left? Anne and Yusuke. So just down the underground mall, and then we got to take the train back to Yungen Jaya. For the last time. You know, until New Game Plus. Hey there, Yusuke.
Hello.
Yeah, well, we did go there a couple of times during your Confidant, so I'm getting some flashbacks. Yeah, it was pretty strange, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're using it to help yourself. Yeah, I remember. How am I even gonna carry that, dude? Well, for maxing out Yusuke's Confidant, we get the Desire and Hope painting. I'm gonna have a big gift to put in my room then. Well, you know. Okay, well that'll be interesting. Oh, I have no doubt, Yusuke.
Keep that smile of yours. I'll capture it in my artwork someday.
What, you gonna give me a self-portrait? I think I'll have to wait on that one. Wait until I become an important figure somewhere else. Maybe if Yoshida makes me his assistant, then I'll take you up on your offer. Yeah, just squeeze it in the bag, no problem. Put it in the absolute storage space, Saizo. Oh, come on, man. It's Sunday. One last Ojiru for the road. I never noticed the durian in the picture. Never mind, we're getting away from that. Okay, only a couple more people to see now. Hey, Anne. Souvenirs. I think I'm getting enough of them today. Yep, I'll be off tomorrow. Yeah, you too, Anne. I don't think that's exactly what I meant, but okay. What'd she say? Sounds like you've got your first fan. Oh, really? Wow, good for you. And so for maxing out Anne's Confidant, we get a fashion magazine, the next month's copy of Vague. Oh, really? I'm sure she will. Oh, good. Good for you. Right.
I really had a lot of fun spending time with you, so... thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Anne. Thank you, too. Alright. Enough of that. Before we get to the waterworks, let's get out of here. And we'll head home. A couple more people to see, and then we're good to go. Oop. What the... I thought I was in the train, sorry. Don't leave without me! I was looking at my notes to go close my notebook, but no, that's not gonna work. Oops! My bad. Never did chat with those little kids. Maybe next time. I was just gonna say goodbye to the old man at the shop there, Morgana. Slow down. We never did get to see a movie at the movie theater there either, did we? Well, we'll have plenty of time for that in New Game Plus.
Oh.
Hey, Dr. Takemi. I am. Yeah, how's the medicine going? Oh, really? That's great news. Yeah, glad that actually this is probably better. Yeah, you can see her. You can go see her smile now. She'll be really happy to know she's been cured, especially by your medicine. Yeah, well, I did my part, I guess. You're welcome. I gotta stick my neck out for friends there, Dr. Takemi. You know how that goes. And for maxing out Dr. Takemi's confidant, we get a dog tag. Yeah, we can do that some other time.
I'm sure we'll meet again. If you don't die.
What?
Well, take care.
You're really on this whole me dying thing, aren't you? Oh, never change, Dr. Takemi, never change. Oh boy. Crazy lady. Anyway, only one person left now. Hey, Sai.
Hello.
Well, as well as it can be. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't come by more often after we helped you out there. Yeah, just what was in those medicines? The world may never know. Yeah, thanks for everything, Sai. You did a whole lot to help me out, and I appreciate it. Well, you know. Yeah, but, I mean, just gotta reform them my own way, that's all. Yeah, and not be influenced by the things that they say and do. To try to make things a worse place, we'll make the world a better place a little at a time, our own way. And for maxing out Sai's confidant, we get the business card. Okay, cool.
I'm not worried about you. You'll never lose sight of yourself.
Well, let's check out all the items we've got from all the confidants we've made over the course of the game there. So, where does it start? Probably right here. So we got the Bucci calculator, so now Makoto can use shadow factorization as long as she's rank 1. Haru can use soil improvement to increase the amount of vegetables we can get as long as we have rank 1. Anne has sexy technique and crocodile tears to start with in the game when we get her to rank 1. Futaba, like I said, is treasure reboot memento scan. Kawakami has access to the special massage as soon as you get her in the game, meaning you can go out of Mementos or the palace and still have access to the evening, even though it's like June in the game. So that's really nice. It gives us a lot more free time than we would have had otherwise in the game. Got a dog tag from Takemi, which gives us access to her entire item stock on New Game Plus, which is really nice as well. Chihaya can use all of her different fortune readings. Also very good. Oya has legendary scoop, which means that if Palace has a percentage on it, an alert percentage on it, it'll be gone overnight. The Kosha piece allows us to use Ryu to I think that's run away from battles instantly, so you won't have to worry about like a turn delay to do that anymore. So that's good. Ryuji has access to Hari-sen recovery instantly. Thankfully, they didn't give you insta-kills, so it's not like you're just going to be trashing everything in the game as soon as you get to New Game Plus. Got to give you some challenge, right? And Sojiro's we already saw. The documentary plans give us access to all EXP benefits with Mishima, meaning we won't have to worry about our experience there in New Game Plus, other than the fact that not everybody earns the same amount of experience. We earn a ton of experience, but not everybody, like if they're in reserves, they don't earn that experience. Like they don't earn the same amount of experience. So we're still going to have the OCD coming into play in New Game Plus, but we'll deal with that as we go. EY's Gecko Pin lets us customize any gun we want. The Cell Key gives us access to all of the Warden features in the Velvet Room, which is pretty nice. Desire and Hope allows us to make any skill card, make a copy of any skill card from the beginning of the game, meaning it's a lot easier to make skill cards in New Game Plus, because as soon as you have rank 1 with Yusuke, you're golden. You can make as many skill cards as you want and just copy them up, especially since the Compendium carries over in New Game Plus as well. The Fountain Pen gives us access to all speech abilities, so we can even recruit higher leveled shadows if we want to. The Gun Controller allows us to use downshot and all the other gun techniques right from the start. And Sai's business card says lawyer instead of prosecutor. hers doesn't do anything in particular, but it's nice to see that she's making her way in the world. I don't know if Akechi's, I don't know if Akechi's confidant gets an item, though. Yeah, who's sitting there? Akechi. He says he'll come home with us and we get Loki as a summon. Yeah, keep dreaming, Deadbun. Oh, hey, JonTron's even here. And how's that? A journey, huh? Yeah, where are you going? To infinite possibilities. Well, that's vague as hell. So he's going to become a food connoisseur instead of a movie critic. Okay. He can eat all the gyros he wants. Oh, jeez. I sure hope so. You kind of do owe him for having this whole everything ahead of you there. Okay, well, anyway. We check out the city. We've seen it all. So let's head back inside for one final night at Cafe LeBlanc. Yep, said all my goodbyes. Yeah, let's go home. Oh, do you? What you got for me, Morgana? And for maxing out Morgana's confidant, which you kind of have to do, you get Morgana's scarf. So did this come back with you, or? Oh, really? Well, yeah, you wore it everywhere. I will treasure it always, my friend.
Wanna head back?
Yeah, let's get inside and get packed before we go.
You finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Well,
all done.
How'd it go? Did it make you feel like you want to stay?
So you've already forgotten, huh, Dudbun? That was quick. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the point.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want it getting lost and ending up back here.
You never know. He might find his way back here anyway, Sojiro.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
It really never stops meowing, huh?
That's because he's actually talking, but of course you can't hear him, so.
Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid.
What?
Oh, God.
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
Oh, boy.
Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me.
Alright, sounds good. Yep, I'll be counting on you. Keep him in line, Futaba.
I've been counted on.
Oh, boy.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best.
So, you go do your best too.
I'll slow down, Futaba.
Thank you for everything.
Take a breath. It's okay. I'll be back. Don't worry. I guess they really did steal the show in the end, didn't they, Anan?
Hey.
Hey, boss.
You got everything?
Yep, all packed up.
I took you in. I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around.
Yeah, well, I think we helped each other.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, boss. I'm free from my attic prison.
Don't be so cheeky. Oh, sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning, though.
Really? Oh boy, wonder where she went.
Same with that cat.
Yeah, I didn't see Morgana on my way out. Where in the hell did they go?
If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee.
Maybe Morgana decided to stay here after all.
Wait, that means I can't go closing the store. Huh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're not gonna be able to retire that easily, huh, boss?
What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
All right. Yeah, seriously though, boss. Thanks. You did a lot for me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Aww. Poor Sojiro. I'm gonna go turn up the music. Hold on. Well, it's a new day, Saizo. For all of us. Oh, that's where they went.
After we said we disband, my word.
Well, you know we're all stubborn, Yusuke. Stubborn to the core.
Sorry about the weird parking job. The engine just died on us right here.
Right in the middle of 10-5,
Are
really?
you done yet?
Oh my god, Morgana's the mechanic.
Why the heck am I in charge of the car again?
Seriously, he has no opposable thumbs.
Thought we were done.
It's fine. We're on break.
We can take it easy.
Too, right? Come on, why don't you let us drive you home?
Okay. It's easier than taking the train.
Really gotta go?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Nobody's forcing you to leave, you know.
I gotta face all the things I left at
Keeping your
home.
slate clean ain't so easy. You see what I mean?
Oh, jeez. They're still following us? Really?
Things must be slow these days.
Apparently so.
What they think of us doesn't really matter.
Well, true.
Yeah, she's right. We can totally.
Yeah,
do
that could be his
whatever we
job
wanna
when we
do.
get home. Make some side income. All done?
Car's fixed. Just had to borrow a plug.
Oh, did you thank whoever you took it from?
Nice job on the first try.
All right, let's roll.
Off we go. Wonder where you got the plug from.
Sorry. Why won't it start? We're gonna lose it.
Oh, that damn cat.
We ain't taking you straight home.
Well, where are we going?
Hey, can I ask something? My friends.
That's
in
true,
trouble,
Conker. That
and
is
I'd
true.
like everyone's input. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, God.
If this is any more work, count me out.
Got another Mementos request for us.
I'm getting out.
What? Yusuke, hold on!
Hey, stop moving around. Come on.
Close the door! We're on the highway! Oh, those guys. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. I thought when I got here, I'd have, like, so much to say, but just... I mean, I do. Granted, I have a ton of stuff to say about it, but just... I want to almost sigh with relief for being able to get to this point. Like, it's been a long stream. This is easily the second longest project that I've ever taken on for myself, behind the Mass Effect trilogy, which I still haven't finished yet. I gotta get back to that at some point, but I can't say that there was ever a point where I didn't enjoy coming on the stream every single time we played this. It is. It's such a good game, man. And the thing about it is that like, I mean, you can look at the stuff that's going on here in the credits, and it basically gives you some idea of everything that kind of sums up how I feel about the game's aesthetics and everything like that. This game is so goddamn stylish. Like, it oozes style and personality, and it makes this, even though the system that you do in the game for the battle mechanics and everything, it's all turn-based, there's nothing super innovative about everything that it does. It does it in such a stylish and fantastic way that it almost feels like it's a completely new take on the RPG genre. Like, it's just... It's so... Yeah, that's pretty much it there, Dudbun. It was a pretty fucking good game. It really is. It's a great game overall. I mean, it really, to be honest with you, and this is something that I can say with a fair amount of confidence, if this was your first Persona game that you've ever played or ever watched all the way through from beginning to end, I can totally see how this would be your favorite Persona game in the entire series. Because even if you go back to other games, you never get that first experience back again, man. It's like you're trying something new for the first time, and it turns out to be everything you've ever wanted. And it's just... it's so good. Now, with that being said, this was not my first Persona game. And there is another Persona game that I hold closer to my heart because it was my first Persona game than this one. But god damn if this game didn't give it a run for its money. Holy cow. Like, every single aspect of it was so well done. Just up to the standards of every Atlus game, every Persona game, and Shin Megami Tensei game that came before this, and then some. Like, it's incredible. And the most important thing I think you can think about when you think about Persona 5 is that it brought Persona back to a mainstream console. Ever since Persona 4 came out on the PS2, the game has been on handhelds, essentially. Like, Persona 3 Portable was on the PSP, Persona 4 Golden was on the Vita. A mainline Persona game hasn't been available for people who just have the normal consoles in a while. You pretty much had to go out and buy, like, I literally bought a PS TV because I could play Persona 4 Golden that way, and I don't regret it one bit. The point, though, is that it's hard. You know what I mean? It was hard before this. And then Persona 5 comes out, and it brings the Persona formula and all of the fun that comes with it to a new generation of people who may not have been able to play a Persona game before this because they may not have had a PS2 or anything like that. And I have to give the game a huge applause for that because, like, that's a big feat. That's a tall order to take on, and I think it did it so spectacularly. Like, there's very little that I could say negatively about this game. I mean, you know, there are certain nitpicks that I can break into. Certain parts of Haru's introduction were kind of crap, in my opinion. But I think, to be honest with you, the good, incredibly so, outweighs the bad. Like, yeah, the mid game, like you said there, Dudbun, was sort of off-putting. But the game on the whole, incredible. I wouldn't trade the 160-something hours that we spent streaming it or the 130 hours that I spent playing it the first time for anything in the world. Well, maybe 1.6 million yen, but no, I don't even know if I'd get that. That's like, what, $11,000 or something like that? That's tempting. But yeah, I appreciate that you guys all came here to join me for this. It's an incredible game, and I'm glad that I could share it with everyone, because it's just, the whole series is great, and this was a really good way to start it off, I think, for my channel. So, and I appreciate all of you guys coming in to see it with me. And I will say this, see, when I create my top X number of games of all time list, I only include one game per franchise, so unfortunately Persona 5 never makes the list, but that's just because Persona 4 is in that list. If I was able to bring myself to allow other games, more than one game per series, into here, Persona 5 would be top 10 games of all time. Like, seriously, it would be somewhere in that list. It's just that good. It's just that good. And if you haven't played it yourself, I appreciate you coming along for the ride, but you really gotta play it for yourself. Get the PS3 version if you can't get the PS4 version, for God's sakes. Like, it's so good, and you have to experience it for yourself. I would recommend it wholeheartedly over any other game that I've played on my channel. If you're gonna pick one to play, this is it. So, yeah, and it's gonna be hard to top the quality of a game of this caliber, but I will do the best that I can to provide, as always, quality entertainment and general shenanigans over top of all of the games that I play for the stream there. Going forward in the future, I just choked, oh my god. The credits roll song here, I don't know the exact Japanese words for it. I think it's like Hoshito Bokurato or something like that. I think it means something like your name in the stars or something like that. It's a really good song. It's a really good and fitting credits song, so definitely go check it out without my obnoxious voice over the top of it. It's really good. Yeah. Seal of approval from Conker and I, so you definitely can't ignore it. But we have a post-credits scene. It's definitely worth the investment, Dudbun, I'll tell you what. Had to play this before we were gone, didn't it?
Weird. All All this ain't feeling real to me just yet.
It's because it's a video game,
Am I
Ryuji.
in a dream, you know?
No, you're in a video game.
I wouldn't mind that.
We're free to do whatever we want, after all.
I guess so. If you want to change the world, all you have to do is just look at it differently. Am I right? And that is what aesthetics are.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Ah, fresh air. Feels like forever since I've been able to see this view. But now, Saizo, you're free as a bird to do whatever you want. So long, my friend. Till we meet again. Oh, and can we stop at a sushi place on the way? I need to get Morgana some fatty tuna! The end. Yeah, and he gets hit by a road sign. That would be Houseplant getting me back for dating Chihaya. But yes, you inherit quite a few of your things on a new playthrough if you go through New Game Plus. So we will save our clear data. And we'll come back to it at another time, in another place. But it'll still be goddamn fun. Because, as I've said many a time, this is Persona 5. And it's fan-frickin-tastic. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out all of my antics with Persona 5. I will see all of you on the next stream as we move into the future of this stream through and this stream channel with our heads held high, having completed a game of such great caliber for our last project. I will be setting up the new stream through on Sunday, so I would normally be streaming again on Sunday. But it will be the setup for our next game, Metal Gear Rising, instead. So I will be back to doing our usual shenanigans for the next game, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, on Monday. Until then, everyone, take care and have a good night. That's okay, Deadbun. I don't mind you being here. I didn't think I'd be able to get rid of you that easily. I'll see all of you on the next one. Take it easy, everybody.